Did you find me?
Really? What the fuck are you doing?
Here comes the cone. Are you ready?
When's the last time you went out, Bill?
A couple days ago. I quit working at Carlotti's.
You sleep at all?
I've been up for 4 days straight. Keeps you alert. Fine-tuned.
Subliminal pain in my son, subconscious, that was coercion. By actions commit one and need, never fall from the trap of greed. Listen up, sleep on, sleep on, sleep well. Thought about the middle bit, now something falling away. Got ahead and looked away. What you do anyway? Structures, opposition for the right, for the section. Honesty, the appetite, always never mind. Sleep on, sleep well. Always the way, get it out. Sleep on, sleep well. Always the way, get it out. Always the way, get it out.
There it is, the Ron and Fez show. I'm Ron, there's Fez.
Hiya, buddies.
Fez, yesterday, it was no sleep till Brooklyn. You and the boys tried to see how long you can go without sleep. At the end of the show yesterday, you said, let's keep it going. One more night.
Yeah, let's keep moving. Let's go for it. Let's take this to the extreme.
All right, let's take a look around. Earl, what time did you go to sleep last night?
I tapped out around 12:54.
12:54, and what kind of shape were you in?
I was done. Everything just collapsed. I woke up this morning in my street clothes. I just fell asleep.
You passed out in your clothes?
Yeah.
Instead of the black pajamas?
No, yeah, instead of the black pajamas.
We're the adversary, Fez, the man in the black pajamas.
Yeah, 12:54.
12:54. All right, let's go over to Pidsey. Pidsey.
I passed out at 1:15.
1:15, a half an hour later. And what kind of shape were you in?
I just crashed. The same thing as Earl. I fell asleep with what I was in, and I woke up this morning.
Why wouldn't you guys at least say to yourselves, I'm going to take my clothes off? And, all right, here is our own East Side Dave. David?
After Pitsy, I thought I could make it, and unfortunately I had to make a phone call to Fez at 2:53 saying I'm out. That was one of the more depressing phone calls I've ever made, but I was literally hallucinating, and I was watching Hotel Rwanda to stay awake.
Rwanda.
And I really was paranoid that people were going to break into my house and try to murder me, so it was
That's
rough.
Not paranoia. That's just you being on point. All right, so what time last night?
2:53, I believe, is when I called Fez.
All right, what time did you wake up this morning?
I woke up a couple times, 7:30, and I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at like 9:30.
All right, were those hours that you got, was it worth it for you? Do you feel refreshed and back to normal?
No, I feel like I should have stayed awake.
Okay.
So it was a bad mistake.
All right, and Fez?
I'm still up, Ronnie.
Wow.
I am still up.
3 times older, twice the weight of anybody else in this. And look at Fez Watley. He's still up and still going.
Yeah, apparently I'm on my own in this.
No, not in just this, Fezzy. Everything in life.
Yeah, like if this was a business retreat out in the woods, one of those programs, I'd be standing in the forest by myself. Everyone else would have gone home.
If this was a business retreat out in the woods, you'd be blowing a coworker. So that has nothing to do with anything. But the point is, you should feel good today. You are the big winner. Fez Whatley, the big winner. Let's hear it for him.
Thank you.
I'd like to take my hats off to him.
But here's what really depresses me. This was all about team.
Yeah.
Team. And you guys let Fezzy down.
Well,
And I told you yesterday I thought Fez would win this because he's got more guts than the rest of you.
right. I mean, you can look at it like that, or you can look at it the way I do is this makes Fez feel good about himself. Fez has a championship
Don't
now.
do me any fucking favors.
Now he act like he threw it to you, Fez.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I know I wanted to win this, but at 2:53 when I was talking to you on the phone,
Right.
wasn't I trying to talk you into staying in this? Even though I wanted to win it?
You said, yeah, are we staying together? And I said, I don't think so.
Now,
I feel like I'm going crazy.
First of all, I've gotten pictures sent to me from the day before 6:30 in the morning. This shows you asleep on Pal Talk. You sleeping next to Irish Alky. You're in a big easy chair. So that you're busted. You finished last.
Wait a second.
And that was almost the same exact time that he accused Pitsy
Right.
of sleeping. And then two, Fezzy, my mailbox was filled today with my Pal Talk spies sending me pictures of Sheepy sleeping on Pal Talk last night, for some reason acting like he was in the contest.
Why would Sheepy do that? That makes no sense. He's not part of it. Why is he trying to glom on to this?
I don't know if he glommed on or not, but he is crazy, Jen, where he hears an idea, so he believes that that's his idea.
Right, get your own gimmick, Sheepy. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
God.
What is that coming from? What do you mean, whoa, whoa, whoa?
No, I mean, whoa. I just thought that it was fun for Sheepy to do
Look
it.
how much he's against the team.
He really is.
I'm not against the team. I'm for competition.
This is 3 times you've taken shots at Fez. Was
No.
he in this? You know what reminds me of Fez? You ever been to a track meet where little kids will try to run around while the guys are running track? They will try to run on the inside thing for the last 100 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And people go over and stop them because they're throwing off everybody's pace. That's where that is at. And you showed your teammanship today. Everything that Fez, the emails that Fez has sent to Wiki about you,
Right.
are 100% correct.
What emails? What? What are
I'm
you
sending
talking?
emails. I get asked for my opinion.
Uh-oh.
You know we're going through a transitional period here.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Now, Fez, I had to get up very early today. Matter of fact, you called and woke me up because I was booked on the O&A show. O&E! O-E! Oh, we love them in the Midwest. O&E. Oh, good jokes. I was booked on there, Fezzy, as an expert. I was like Fox News when they bring an expert on.
Oh, okay.
I was the expert that knew all about the serial rapist, Vincent Champ.
Oh, comedian / rapist.
Oh, I don't think he slashed anyone, but that would
No.
be awful.
No.
I was able, and I held court with it. Held court telling stories, and I heard them like, oh my God, oh geez. Until Jay Moore called and just started rambling.
Really?
Yeah, called them in on my segment. Because you know how these guys are. They see somebody doing something and they have to call in. Calls in on my segment, starts plugging the fact that his wife is going to be in a Catholic school's uniform.
Oh my gosh, it's like he's your Sheepy. Just, you know.
Don't make this about you. For 5 seconds, let's not go back to you. This is my time. I was a big guest, an expert guest on a national radio show. Stepping all over them, by the way. I'm terrible on the phone. I sound like Blowhard. Just rambling on, not letting anyone else. But, you know, I had this thrilling thing. I knew someone who was in the news 10 years ago. Of course, I was going to get the opportunity to speak about it. But then Jay Moore calls in, and I literally put the phone down. Started making myself some morning tea.
That's not how it's supposed to go.
That's not how it's supposed to go. This was my time to be in O&E. Oh, we love them in Minnesota. Oh, God, those boys are funny. O&E.
Well, there was, I did see
Why
one.
are you talking again? This is the Ron and Fez show.
I just wanted to, okay.
Well, if you wanted to do something, you should have stayed up all night or supported Fez with his battle against Sheepy, like I did.
Well, I thought Fez and Sheepy were friends. I didn't want them to start another rift between each other.
Here's Dan. Dan the man, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
dick number 941 calling in here, buddy.
Hey.
Snowball, I want to know what kind of landing gear you're going to plan on using tonight.
You probably ought to. They gave you some landing gear, right?
Oh, yeah, I have that. Yeah.
Why don't you do something
Yeah.
to kind of ease yourself down? And I should send one of the guys over to sit with you while you sleep. I'm worried about you dying in your sleep.
Yeah, now I'm kind of like, I got this feel, like right now, I don't feel tired.
Yeah.
And I kind of have this feeling like I don't want to go back to those sleeping nights that I used to. Like, the past 2 nights have been really weird, but interesting.
What have you... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is scary. So you've enjoyed being out there?
Yeah, I mean, some of the odd things, I kept the air conditioner on to keep the apartment really cold.
Yeah.
To keep myself awake. I swear I had to turn off the air conditioner in the middle of last night because it sounded like there was a radio on inside it, like voices in there that I couldn't hear the words.
Yeah.
But it was like I could hear talking in the background.
So why you saying you like that?
I'm just saying that sleeping doesn't seem like all that it was cracked up to be.
Boy, you're not even making sense. We're going to have a long show of not making sense today. Here's our good buddy, Irish Alki. Hello, Alki.
I gotta defend my retarded friend, Eastside Dave.
Oh, of course
we
you
were
do.
up all night, and we watched not George Foreman, Riddick Bowe versus Evander Holyfield, and we listened to the greatest band ever, the Traveling Willendas.
No,
All right,
worries.
look, I have a Pal Talk spy. He sends me pictures. There are pictures of you sleeping in a chair and Alki on a couch.
The last 2 nights, just like everybody else, and I challenge Fez personally to a third night. Me and Fez.
Fez, you want to take him one more night?
I will see how far I can go.
See, backing down already. Can't do it.
I never even noticed this before, how much Alki sounds like Jay Moore. Have you picked up on that?
It does.
It is a very Jay Moore thing that goes on.
I will be calling Fez every hour starting now.
All right.
1 o'clock.
If you stay up throughout the rest of the show, I'll be shocked, Alki.
No. He sounds like he's teetering.
I apparently think I work for the show because I've been up 49 hours.
I've watched you and Dave's chick sleep next to each other throughout the whole show yesterday.
We were resting our eyes.
Yeah. That's what you and Dave did the night before. I didn't rest at your eyes.
There's no challenge tonight. He
HBO
was
on demand
asleep.
all night.
If I would have slept, how would I made the phone calls to Fez and Earl? Some like robot Dave was making those phone calls?
I didn't say you slept the entire night. I said that you slept during the time that you accused Pitsy of sleeping. That was your defense.
Pitsy's a liar. Pitsy's a liar. I was there.
Whoever
and
sent these
Pitsy didn't
pictures-
pick up the phone.
What did they do? They mocked
My
it.
new nickname for Pitsy is Cheatsy.
Oh, he doesn't stop. Oh, he just doesn't stop this one.
Wound up.
This Jay Moore. All right, Alki.
All right.
Talk to you later, buddy.
I'm going to have a drink.
All right, bye. He is recovering.
Yeah.
He sounds like the old Alki. Oh, boy. I miss the Alki that couldn't hold his head up. That was my favorite Alki. The one that was more like a planter.
Recovering with Heineken, he's back. But
yeah, he's back in a big, big way.
But I mean, I was able to make phone. I called Pitts at 6:45. I called Fez at 7. There's no way.
No one cares about you. You're yesterday's news.
Okay.
You did not win. You quit last night. There's only one champion. There's Highlander himself, Fez Whatley, the man the children call Snowball or Uncle Snowball. You're the big winner. You're the one without sleep.
Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that.
You're the one who hears the little voices in the air conditioner telling you to kill.
And sees flashes in front of my eyes at this point.
Welcome to my world. You're halfway through a 4-day run, brother.
Feels like I'm almost there.
You know what you're ready for? You're ready to take the next fucking subway trip to Gack Street. That's what I want you to do.
I don't know if I want to get out on Gack Street.
It's the express train.
I don't know if I like the neighborhood.
Oh, you do. Believe me. All the things that you think you like about no sleeping, I can fucking take them up a notch. Take them up a notch for you. Please do me a favor. Get a hold of Flathead and tell him to call the white courtesy phone. The white courtesy phone. Flathead, please. You'll be walking around in 4 days in the same rumpled suit.
That's a good look.
Saying to two strange girls, hey, you know what would be funny right now if you two started kissing? No, not with your tops on. Let's take the tops off. Let's get crazy. Let's have some fun. Nobody's here but us. Let's have some fun. Let's do something different. Let's get out of those jeans. What if you kissed her here? I just spend the entire night relaxing. Oh, why couldn't I have been like this today on O&E? Why did I fucking take the collar? Fucking bad call.
Well, I don't think it necessarily was.
Bad call. I wanted to have a great call.
I saw in the O&A listening thread, Baby Girl.
Yeah.
And she said, I love Ron when you made that phone call.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. That changes everything for me. That fabulous call I made.
I love Ron, and I do not hear her just throw that word out to anybody.
Oh, no. Well, thank you for that, by the way.
I just wanted to...
It's very, very exciting.
Well.
But... I don't want to come in between her and Angel Fuck. I have a dream right now, Fezzy, much like Martin Luther King, and my dream is to get those two together.
Really?
Yeah, and they're so close. Please look at Whackbag and see any of the pictures. They are so close to making this happen.
I don't know how close that was to Martin Luther King's dream.
Believe me when I tell you, Martin Luther King had some dreams he couldn't say during the daytime. He fucking loved broads. Martin Luther King. So what do you think? One at a time for him? MLK? Fuck no.
He got chicks like rebounds. He was the Charles Barkley of ministers.
Why do you got to be a racist and compare him to every other black person?
I'm just bad.
This is a very slow start for you today, Sleepy. Now that Sleepy went and got his sleep, why don't we call you Z-Man? Why isn't that your new name? The man who always sleeps.
Well, I mean, compared to the other guys, I got less sleep than
Why don't you and your girlfriend Sheepy go make up a little anti-Fez club together?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry you had to hear that, Fez.
I know, it drives me nuts. I'm trying to do something good. I'm trying to put a team together here. They all bail on me, and not only do they walk off in the middle of the night, they start backing this upstart non-sleeper Sheepy.
Oh, boy, he's rambling. But here's what I'm saying, Fezzy. Consider yourself MVP on a team that finished in the basement. You're one of those guys.
Yeah.
You're Gale Sayers.
Right.
You're the MVP of Shitburg. Here is Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to say that Jay Moore is to Ron like Eastside Dave is to Fez. He just shut you down, Ron.
Well, I actually put the phone down because at hosting a show myself, I didn't want to go talking over the other call. I don't want to do that to Opie. But now, in hindsight, I should have just said to myself, Jay, I don't get the chance to be the expert caller on O&A. It's a national show. Lord knows I'm in there doing some hellhole show that isn't listened to. I have the right to go out and shine every once in a while. I have a wonderful story about a black man who raped white women and then made them pray with him when they were done. Oh, please, God, please forgive us. Poor fucking broads are like, forgive us?
Yeah.
You're the fucking rapist. But anyway, that's all lost. Why? Jay Moore wanted to plug one of his many projects. His big blog.
Oh, foxsports.com.
Yeah. So every time Jay calls now, I'm going to put Blowhard on the other line.
It seems only fair.
Yeah. It's terrible to call a show, though. I don't know how many people do it. You just feel like you step on people all the time. Luckily, it impressed Baby Girl.
Yeah, she said in the only listening thread, I love Ron. Love.
All right, I just went and looked it up, and it said Ronnie. So you're wrong about everything.
Ronnie. That's like making
I don't
it
like
even
the
more
way
familiar.
you say it. Yeah, I don't like the way you say it.
That's why I don't say it.
Yeah.
I know. How can you mispronounce Ronnie?
Hey, Ronnie.
See? You can't do it.
I like when you call me Mr. Bennington. Sheepy, how are you, buddy?
Hi, hey.
Who told you to call today?
I just called because I heard, like, I had to be upstairs at the beginning, and I came downstairs, and I heard that Fez was mad at me again.
Fez hates you.
What did I do?
You tried to steal his thunder by acting like you were staying up all night.
I was trying to stay up all night.
By the way, the picture started coming to me, Fez. I'm not kidding you, like 11:45.
Oh, God.
It was like having your nephew over.
I tried. I was like, yeah.
Who asked you to, Sheepy? Why steal Fez's thunder?
No, I was trying to help Dave, and I was going to send text messages to Dave.
Again, Dave, everybody's against you, Fez.
I know.
No,
just
I don't
they
have
all
Fez's
keep
number.
lining up.
If I had Fez's number, I would do the same to him.
Fez's number is 555-1212. Give him a call. Now, you were telling me there's some show that you wanted to go to, right?
Yeah, I found out about this T-Rex tribute concert that's happening on the 29th.
Where's it happening?
At Joe's Pub in the park. It's like a public theater or something like that. And there's a huge bunch of stars.
Well, it's not in the park. That's in the village.
Is it?
Earl, you're very familiar with Joe's Pub, right?
Yeah, it's down on like Lafayette Street.
Do you have any connections there to get Sheepy in?
Yeah, I have a very good connection there. I can make that call and see if I can get him in there.
All right, make that call. Be a hero.
People from New York Dolls and Patti Smith and
Patti Smith is not going to be there.
No, not her, but I don't know, her bassist, I guess.
Yeah.
The show might...
It's a whole different scene, isn't it?
And Roland Bolin, Mark Bolin's son, and Tony Visconti's going
to... Rollin', bowlin', keep that bowlin' rollin'. Tony V's going to be there? That's your hero, right?
He's pretty awesome. I mean, he produced both T-Rex and David Bowie.
Well, tell me about it. All right.
All right.
We'll try to get you in there, kid. Because you did so good at staying up last night.
Yeah, the concert may go past midnight, Sheepy. Just so you're warned.
I woke up...
Hey, Jay Moore, how are you, buddy?
Good. Is Blowhard there?
You know what? From now on, anytime that you call, I'm going to put the blowhard on to steal your thunder.
I like Blowhard.
He needs to steal your thunder after what you did to me today.
I didn't know who you guys were talking about. You talked for a half hour without...
That was my moment in the sun. I was on O&E. O&E. Everything was going my way. I actually heard Anthony and Norton, Opie, they all went, that's so interesting, Ron. Oh, Ron, you know all about this. You seem... And all of a sudden, here's Jay Moore calling Fez in the middle of it all. And just overpowering everybody.
Wow, well, I didn't know you felt that way, Ronnie, but Opie has the button of the calls to come in. He could have made it wait.
What if some... Oh, okay, so now it's Opie's fault. The man you once turned on.
Opie controls Hollywood.
Yeah. What I need is somebody that can talk over Jay Moore. That's what I'm after.
Well, get him on.
Somebody like Blowhard.
Hey, Ronnie B, how you doing? That was such a great appearance this morning.
I'm on with Jay Moore right now, Blowhard.
Oh, Jay Moore, the Hollywood guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really great in The Ghost Whisperer.
Well,
but you know something?
Jay, what's happening with your career now, seriously?
I got to tell you, Ron, I heard you this morning. I woke up, and it was such a great thing to hear you. And that story about this guy, the comedian guy, the rapist, I was shocked that this was really a true story.
Jay, where's your blog at?
Hey, by the way, did you see the Phillies? The Phillies are really getting on the Mets' tail, and, you know, hey, Jay, how you doing?
Blowhard.
Hey, Jay, I really like when you do sports, and I think your wife is really, really hot, and she's talented, and I think that you're a very talented guy, too. But did you hear Ronnie B this morning, man? That rocked me, man. When I heard him call up the O&A show and do his little thing about the rapist. Hilarious, Ronnie B.
Oh, jeez.
I'm proud of you, Fez.
Thank you, Blowhard.
Yeah, I sound a little funny because I lost my front cap this morning, and I'm doing a lot of, like, lisping and stuff, but I'm going to the dentist later, so what's up with you guys?
What is the front tap?
A cap.
Oh, cap.
Yeah, I can't really pronounce it because I'm one tooth, so my F's come out like F, and I got to go to the dentist later, but Fez.
Yes.
Stay away from the caffeine because it's bad for your heart, so... And by the way, the Yankees, man, how about that? Hey, Dave, Yankees, what do you think?
Dave is already going to be 12 days that you're at right now, and it's coming up soon, that you cannot see or speak with your wife.
Yeah, I know. I had 4 more added on yesterday after my Sorrow and the Pity mishap there.
No, I noticed she slept through that. Does she know about the 4 more days?
She does now. Yeah, I didn't tell her.
You mean she knows just from listening?
Right.
Now, at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jay? Oh, I guess he is gone.
I'm still here.
Blowhard, thank you very much.
See you later.
Thank you.
Champ.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, that's what I call revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge. Fezzy, I was on the big show. I was on O&A.
Right.
And I knew something they did not. I knew about funny man rapist Vince Champ. And said I had them all gather around me. They gathered around the monitor and they were listening to me tell a story. And it was going, I was in my glory. I was in my glory until finally Jay Moore calls yelling about this and that and the other thing.
It's a shame it happened.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame. Why,
Now-
Jay, why?
Now, remember on this show where he was mad at you for mentioning his wife's name. On O&A's show, oh, you'll be able to see my wife in a schoolgirl outfit if I lose the football bet to her. Suddenly, everything that they worried about before, that's gone, Fez.
Yeah, I've come to realize something in life.
Yeah.
It's only bad if Fez does it.
That's the sleep. That's the lack of sleep.
If Fez tries to stay up, it's bad, according to Dave and Sheepy.
Well, I'm concerned about your health and your mental state of,
All right, your wife wants to know what the extra days were added for. Dave claims that a certain line took place in a Woody Allen film. Now, immediately we all said no, it did not. You said Woody Allen, they mentioned the German film
Triumph of the Will.
And we all went, no, Dave, that's wrong. You yelled out, I'll bet again. I'll bet 4 extra days against 1. So we're like, Jesus Christ, here we go. And I figure even if he wins this, he still has to stay away from his wife for 4 days, can't talk to her. It still is going to be, suffering.
Right.
What do I care? Seconds later, after the bet is made, we found out that Dave was wrong. They even brought the script in to show that Dave was wrong.
Okay.
And you are never correct with a bet.
Well, this just shows you how much, though, I love my wife, is that I would be willing to make that 4-day to 1-day bet because I 24 hours cut off the bet would be an eternity for me. So if to get it down to 7 days would have been a huge accomplishment. Unfortunately, I fucked that quote up, and Buddy from Frank's Place had to.
Your whole thing of I will spend 12 days not seeing my wife, not talking to her, no communication. I haven't put that together. I don't even think one day over the entire length of my relationship with my chick.
I know.
Even if I'm on the road, I'm talking to her, blah, blah, blah. So this thing, I mean, when I was at my darkest, I'm still like, I don't know. I make that call. I'm not coming home, but I really don't feel so good. So I just want to tell you I love you. But you doing this 12 days in a row, it seems like impossible that the marriage would stay together.
No, the thing is, the length of the bet keeps going longer.
By you.
I know. Because right now I feel like I'm in Vegas, trying to get some money back.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I have to keep betting just to get some days taken off because it's getting to be unbearable.
Is he going to crack?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to crack.
Then we have to have something when he does crack. It should be his resignation, something that has to be big here.
When he violates the 12-day rule.
Look who it is. It's Baby Girl. Hello, Baby Girl.
Hey, Ronnie. How are you?
How are you? I heard this thing about you on the Whackbag listening thread, and I just want to say thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. I said I love you, Ronnie. You made my day on O&A today.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Jay came and spoiled it for you.
Well, that's Jay. He's an awful person, and he knows it now. I had to have him blowharded. Now, I have a wonderful dream about you and Angel Fuck together.
Oh, was it played Twister? Because we were hoping you were coming and that you were going to be Danny on the Twister map.
I did see the Twister pictures. They were fabulous. Danny's laying under it like, I hate to say it, like an alcoholic. You could tell that he was more into the alcohol than he was the two beautiful women.
Well, we were hoping that it was you.
Stop teasing.
And you didn't show up.
Well, you know what? Now that I'm really big friends, I'm like one of the experts on the O&A show where I call in and I tell them about serial rapists. Perhaps I will be on the Virus Tour next year. or if they're ever doing it again.
You think so? Just from the one call?
I could just go out and tell that story. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're all enjoying comedy tonight, but let me tell you about another comedian. One who didn't make people laugh. One who made people cry. And just Fezzy, to hold that crowd in the palm of my hand as I'm telling this story.
Right. Jay Moore will probably walk out on stage during your
Oh, my
set.
God. Like the old Bob Hope move on The Tonight Show.
Exactly.
Thanks for the memories. Here comes Jay Moore waving as he's walking out. Well, baby girl, thank you for that accolade today.
Have a nice day, guys.
All right. And think of what I was talking about with AF, okay?
I will.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You know what I'm really thinking about, Fezzy? I'm really thinking about starting like a modeling agency, starting my own agency.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I just get some of the hot chicks in there together, and I take pictures of them.
Yeah, but don't they have to, like, go, those pictures have to go in, like, magazines
What do
and
I
stuff?
care about that? Seriously. Is that what the important thing is?
Well,
or whether they all come over and pose?
That's what a modeling agency would be.
All right, so I'll just be a regular agency. I'll just be Bennington's agency. Hey, I got a great idea for a picture. Everybody in the shower. Let's go, girls.
What ad is this for?
Yeah. Here's Jeff from Chicago. Chicago. Hey, Jeff.
Hey guys, BAC 1964.
All right, brother.
Hey Ronnie, dare I say that you are the hero of the Opie and Anthony show?
I was momentarily a hero today. I did a fantastic job of bringing them information they did not have, Fezzy, and they couldn't even Google. Here's an example. Here's a gentleman that was listening to me in Chicago. He was listening to O&E. O&E on in Chicago now. And there I was, telling my Vince Champ story or the VC story. Woke up out of bed. Fezzy, you called and woke me up.
Right, yeah.
And I go, I guess they don't have my number, they have yours?
Yeah, exactly. So they called me to get to you.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm going to hand your number over to Travis.
I know, I noticed that. You called me yourself. You have such ownership over our friendship.
Oh, I'm like, don't worry about it, Travis. I'll call Ron.
He does not like anyone else to have my number.
I was not going to fall into that thing.
He screams at Earl if a call gets through to me from anybody else. He's like, Earl, you're supposed to be guarding Ron. Now, I don't know what I'm guarded from. I walk down the street.
Well, next thing you know, Travis has your number. I couldn't live with myself. I would literally never sleep again if I knew that had happened.
All right, so anyway, I'm starting an agency. I'm trying to sign Baby Grow and AF. And what I'd like to do is sign Casey during the 12-day, during the last 12 days too. Yeah.
No. Although if you would take a shave off a couple days, maybe I'd be willing to.
You'd be giving up shower
What
pics?
would I be getting? What would I be getting?
Well, I have to
Would I get a
ask.
shower pick?
Hey, could she be wearing a bathing suit?
All right, so a G-string?
No, that's not a bathing suit.
What is
yeah,
it?
It is a bathing suit. Isn't
Yeah.
it? No, like she has a beautiful bathing suit that I've seen
From the 1800s.
Right. All right, so go ahead. Tell me the whole story.
It's like a one piece.
Okay.
And it's got Mets, and she's
sexy.
So it actually is very, very
All right,
really
so how many
sexy.
days off do you want?
Really hot. Again, this is all about.
I'm just asking you. We're spitballing. We're negotiating.
6.
All right, 6 days off, right?
Yeah.
No, your wife will be in a bathing suit, standing in the shower.
Upon her approval, yes.
Okay. I would be willing to go 6 days.
Wow.
But instead of, there will be I won't put the shower water on. She can wear the one piece.
Okay.
But she has to urinate through it.
Okay.
That's all
No.
That'll be it. And then I'll have a present for Jimmy Norton. Because I do the O&A show now.
No.
The 12 Days of Pissmas.
No, we're not going to be playing that game. Thank you very much. She's
Yeah.
very classy. You know, she wouldn't even piss on me. That's how classy she is.
I'll
so.
piss on you if you need it. Is that what you're asking?
For 3 days? I'll let you piss on me. I swear to God, I will. I'll do it right here. I'll go in the bathroom for 3 days. This is how much I love my wife.
Yeah.
3-day shave off. I'll let anyone piss on me for a 3-day thing. So if Fez wants to piss on me, then shave off 3 more days.
I can't
Earl,
piss anymore.
3 days.
It affects her.
And I'll let Earl piss in my ear.
All right. Casey said she would do that for me, but only to add 1 more week.
Okay. All right, then. She doesn't understand.
Seriously, she's 100 times funnier than you.
I am being romantic.
No, can we all agree that she's fucking 100 times funnier than you?
Second.
All right.
Second.
Motion carries.
100 times funnier than you.
Okay.
All right.
But, we're as one. We're a unified married couple, so when she gets a laugh, I do too. Is the way I look at it.
You do. You get the laugh that she's funny. I give you all the credit in the world for that. All right, by the way, Sheepy is now saying that I am to the O&A show what HTG is to CNN. And it really is true. When they need an expert on, when they need somebody to come in there and give an opinion, first thing, crack of dawn this morning.
A pundit.
Yeah. Crack of dawn this morning, I'm on their show.
That's incredible that you were able to...
Crack of dawn? It was like almost 10 a.m., wasn't it?
Oh.
I don't remember. You called me.
Yeah.
Well, what time's dawn?
Dawn comes around like 6 a.m., 5 a.m.
Bullshit. The sun is not going to be up that early.
Yes, it is.
The sun's up 9, 10 o'clock.
It's up, but it's not dawn. It's already been up for hours and been at work.
Been at work?
Heating the earth.
Oh, my God, you're sleepy. You're sleepy with a stupid hat on. All right. She said when she jokes for both of you, but when you eat shit alone.
That's so true of everyone.
No, that's not true. I eat shit for the both of us. When I'm eating shit, she is as well.
All right, I'm putting together an agency. I'm putting together some girls. I know I got Frenchie. That goes without saying.
Charter member.
I'm speaking right now for to Baby Girl and, of course, Angel Falk, which means I'm going to have to negotiate with Balzac, which, it could be a difficult negotiation.
If you want to get your pictures put in a real magazine, like an Elle or something, you may want to think about renaming Angel Fuck.
I'm not going to.
Really?
No, matter of fact, I might even start my own magazine called Ron's.
Okay.
It's just things that I think and hot chicks. And actually, that's a fucking magazine I would buy.
Ron shower pics.
All right, honey. I do a quick unmask with them, and then they get in the shower. I unmask them in the shower. This could be a good magazine. I'd love to Fez talk with your fiancée, Dawn.
Dawn Cumia, Anthony's sister.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
No way.
What is that? Why not? Why couldn't they sit down and have a conversation with her?
That is mine. That is my baby. I'm not like Dave selling, selling my gal out.
I'm not selling. I'm commercializing my beauty.
I'm not taking the indecent proposal.
There's no intercourse involved here.
Right.
I am showing off how great of a wife I have. That's the way I look at it.
By having her pee in the shower through a band.
I said no to the urine. I said no to... I want that to be clear. The urine is out.
Right now, it's not clear.
We're going to have a tasteful bathing suit and a shower cap shot.
Yeah. I hope with my new magazine to get an exclusive with HTG.
You could probably swing that.
Yeah.
Because I've heard her on the O&A listening thread say, I really love Ron.
No, she didn't say that. You're just saying stuff to try to play up to.
A couple weeks ago. She said
Liar.
You're such a liar.
At no point you think she's ever said that? I think that's preposterous. I guarantee I could find it.
I know she wouldn't.
Some thread out there, she's written it.
I don't even think we get along. I'm in negotiations now with Dizzy as well. Things are going to start happening with my new magazine. I might even put out a year-end calendar. And then a colander for people that are into vegetable stuff.
Gotta wash them good.
Yeah.
You could probably get Solera easily, I think. Winnie Cooper would be a piece of cake. You wouldn't have to
Here's
give
the
her
problem. Winnie Cooper hates to be photographed. I'm going to have to get some kind of photograph of her walking in the woods looking over her shoulder. Because
happening to wear a bathing suit at the time. Bathing suit in the woods.
There's going to be a blurry picture of her walking into the woods. But even during your video, your wedding video,
yeah,
everybody does the, hey, Casey and Dave, best of luck to you. You know, that's when, if you remember, Foundry Music, Jeff pulled the Jay Moore of that one. But she refused. She only would do a voiceover. She would not be on camera. She did a voiceover, Fez.
Jeez. She's extremely reclusive for some reason. It's very bizarre. But I know you could probably... If you told her this is for a good cause, it's going to the proceeds for Ron's magazine.
You're right.
Just named Ron's.
Yeah.
You know, then I think she would go with it.
Well, I'm hoping so. I don't know. It's going to be very, very difficult. She's a difficult get, Fezzy.
She's very difficult. But if you get like Dizzy and Solera and Swiss Miss, it would have a real international feel to it.
And if you want some like racial potpourri, you could get I Am Pixie, because I think she.
Why is that racial?
No, I'm saying because Fez was saying some different countries, and I was saying
she's American,
right? But
we've got those covered.
I would love to get her in Ron.
Ron?
That's the name of the magazine. It's just called Ron.
It's the real man's answer to George.
And Earl, at one of the pictures, I want you standing next to the girls with your shirt off. I'm going for a Mandingo thing. I just want you to stand there with your shirt off.
As long as there's no pot there, I'm fine with it.
Pot? Oh, stop. Constantly going back to 70s movies. Constantly.
No, but the
Earl, if you want, the fucking opening one could just be me and you staring at each other like Fitty and Kanye. We're just staring each other down. I might even talk to your chick about writing a relationship column in Ron.
Oh, my God, that would be great.
Yeah.
She's excellent.
A 12-day vacation from your spouse.
I'll tell you what, she is fantastic at dispensing advice. God knows she's helped HTG with some of her problems. Woo!
Give yourself some advice, honey. Get away.
Come on. Come on now. She's my baby. You know what we tried to do this... Oh, I said it already. I'm fucked in the head.
Go ahead. I understand it.
We watched Hotel Rwanda, and then I tried to write a poem to stay awake last night.
Why do you keep calling it Rwanda?
What is the name of it?
I'm not going to tell you now. I like that you're stupid. I'm never going to teach you anything.
Hotel... looks like that's the way it's spelled.
All right, you wrote a poem last night?
Yes,
Hotel Rue McClanahan.
And this was about 2:17.
Uh-huh.
And because my eyes were closing. I mean, it was tough. I call it Eyes Don't Shut.
Oh, good one. But they did, didn't they?
Jack Nicklaus was good at putt, putt, putt. Eyes don't shut, shut, shut. Jabba was a hut, hut, hut. Eyes don't shut, shut, shut. Criminals called Scooby a mangy mutt, mutt, mutt. Eyes don't you shut, shut, shut. When will the giants get out of their rut, rut, rut? Eyes don't you dare shut, shut, shut. That kid Jared from Kids Nation is a nut, nut, nut. Eyes don't you shut, shut, shut. Rappers like to say, what? Please, eyes, don't shut, shut, shut. The end.
It was awful. Like everything else, I'm sure in your mind it was going to be funny.
What?
Do you think we'd be laughing?
No, I wanted to show you that's what I was resorting to at 2:17.
Did you really write that?
Yeah.
Let me see it. This is in your notebook?
Eyes don't shut. I think Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman were in that.
I don't know why I was just trying to hand you the pen when I handed you the book.
Look, here's what he does. He's got a notebook, and every page of the notebook has maybe 8 to 10 words on it.
I like to write big.
It's like a kindergartner's notebook.
It's hard to see when you're right. The lines that they give you in notebooks are way too small.
Gary Carter, hairdo. Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise. What are you writing?
I don't know.
Guys he'd marry.
The Champ. And here you just have Jethro Tull and then a flute drawn underneath of it. You must have been so bored during the meeting. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't know what's happening to him. Here's Mongo. Mongo, you're on Ron and Fez. Mong, we got you, buddy?
Hey, Ron, it's Mongo. Hey, I got a couple recommendations from FBA for your modeling agency. You gotta look up Mysteriosa and Red.
You know what? It's better off for you just to send that to me. You know, I'm getting right now so many women want to be in Ron magazine. And obviously I'd like to do something for everybody. But I'm really only going to be able to take the cream of the crop.
You may have to do a double issue right out of the gate.
Well, there's going to be a double tissue. I don't know about issue, but I'm going to call it the first double tissue.
It should come with tissues.
No, you come and then tissues.
Oh.
You poor bastard. How did you do yesterday when you saw your teenage therapist, Fez?
I was a little wound up.
Oh, yeah. I heard that you were hanging out at the comic book store with children yesterday and pushing your mohawk in people's faces.
Yeah.
Hey, do we have pictures of his mohawk up on ronfez.net?
Earl hasn't sent them to Mikey Boy yet.
What are you waiting for, Earl?
They were sent out already. You'll have them up shortly.
All right, go ahead, Fez.
Yeah, it was my mohawk of shame that I got after losing the Notre Dame bet this past weekend.
I think you look better. I honestly do.
But with the lack of sleep, I was just wound up in the therapist's office, and I feel like I was just screaming everything to her. So, but basically, it was a fast 50 minutes. In fact, I always get a little embarrassed because she goes, well, we've gone over. And I'm like, golly. I'm like, know.
Did you cry yesterday?
No, I didn't cry yesterday.
So first time not crying?
Yeah, first time, yeah.
Then that should be free. Here's our friend Matty Fridays. So, hello, Matty.
Gentlemen, long time no talk. How you doing? Well.
How you doing, Dolphin Crash?
If Ron decides to do the Ron swimsuit calendar, I've got experience. I know printers. I know a whole bunch of stuff. Well, you guys want to put it together, I'm your man. I can help you guys out and get all that stuff together.
It's funny how this is all coming together right now.
Very
it's
quickly.
all happening, yeah. And the Casey Elon shower and urination pics should make this a sellout.
No urine, though.
And then I might even do an unmasked with Jimmy Norton. I'll just put the Jimmy Norton conversation inside and make it really just a pee magazine.
No, don't.
Why not?
There's nothing to do with piss. I don't know where you're getting crossed up here.
Well, that was your idea to take a couple days off the 12 days.
Yeah, to make her Miss Pistember.
Right. It was a shower, a tasteful...
Wait, you stepped on his joke there, Jay Moore. Go ahead and say it again, Fez.
Yeah, to make her Miss Pistember.
What? Just let it breathe. Timing is everything.
He can't help himself.
He can't fucking not step on your laugh.
He hates me.
He does.
He really does.
He hates you. And that's what we found out lately.
I feel like I love Fez.
You know what it is, Oedipus? You're trying to replace him.
No way.
Everybody sees it. I get the emails every day.
What the hell?
It's not going to happen.
Why are we
Charlotte?
talking? Why are we talking about you and your problems instead of his marvelous Miss Pistember joke?
Well, anyway, Miss Pistember is not going to happen.
Let it breathe.
Okay.
Let the joke out there. Pause for him a little bit.
When they put that yellow sash around her and name her
I was going to... Okay,
what are you doing? He just did a great yellow sash joke.
I thought it was done. I thought he was finished.
You're trying to finish him, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're trying to finish him.
You want me to fail.
I was just trying to say that there will be no urine. Thank you.
No urine, thank you.
And I was going to say...
Like you're at a piss restaurant. No urine, thank you.
The stuff is up on ronfez.net. This is the pictures of Fez's new mohawk. Why don't you take your hat off today, Fezzy?
There you go.
Now, are you deciding to shave the sides every day? Straight razor them?
I went real close, and then I did one touch-up since then.
Right.
So
your problem right now is the gel. I don't know why. I've never seen a mohawk with gel. You want to get it nice and hard. You don't want to gel it back.
Yeah, well, headphones cramp it down. It's, for some reason, it's just not staying up. No matter how much gel I put in it,
gel doesn't make things stand up like that. You're going to need some wax. You got to spray it down. You need to rub a little dirt in it as well. You got to get that thing ugly. Yeah.
It's all about the hairspray.
All right, what do you got there, Graz? Is it Graz or Gaz?
Graz, you got to write this.
Graz.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm not.
It doesn't matter
crazy
anyway. You can
about
call
the
me
name.
whatever you want. Anyway,
All right, fuckhead.
Yeah, that's fine. You can call me that too. Anyway, we got some nice finisher shaping hairspray. This will give you that extra hold, so we can get that nice. Nice.
I don't want to spray it in here because the Frank's Place boys.
Right.
Will be smelling
Exactly.
it for
We'll
3
do it
days.
some other time.
We'll take them out during the break here. We're doing everything we can right now. Ron Magazine is it's becoming a reality. It was a dream, but it is now a reality.
It'd be cool if Ron's Magazine had like a Faces in the Crowd section where it was like, 17, 16-year-old girls who are pretty, but you're going to keep an eye on them to see if they turn out to be
You're
hot.
disgusting. You're trying to get this thing shut down right away.
No, I'm not. They always have underage.
First of all, you come in with this sick story about your own wife, and now look where he's taking it.
It was my wife in a bathing suit, tastefully done.
Tastefully?
I didn't
peeing in a shower, in a dry shower.
Maybe I'm getting confused.
I think
I
this-
didn't say that.
Yeah, I think this is a good idea for the launch. To start the magazine with the swimsuit and urine issue.
That's not...
Urine review.
Urine review.
He's on fucking fire, and you're stepping on him. I love this kid with no sleep. You're everything I dreamed of, Fezzy. The urine review is fucking hysterical.
Thank you, Ron.
And I'm going to try to get an exclusive interview with Jimmy Norton without Jay Moore come running through it, screaming about his own stuff.
I know. All of a sudden, we'll be reading the article. There'll be another paragraph in Jay Moore's handwriting, just right in the middle of it. I don't even know how this happened at the printers.
Fezzy, are you used to the term file? Like when someone's like an Anglophile?
Oh, okay.
You know what an Anglophile is?
That is somebody that's like really into British people, everything British.
Yeah. Now, you've seen on the net that there's phobia pages, right?
Oh, totally.
This was sent to me by a young lady named Jacob, who hopefully will be appearing in the magazine. But just like when there's agoraphobic, at the same time there is a person that would be agoraphile, where they love open and public places.
Oh, okay.
So it's stuff that you are attracted to almost too much. Like you have an odd obsession with something. Like, well, we were talking about our own Lily has gotten crazy about David Beckham and now wants to get her hair cut like Posh Spice.
Yeah, she's just,
So she's kind of an Anglophile and even more a Beckham file.
Yeah, she's made it even more specific.
Yeah.
Her mania.
So do you, and of course, I guess that would, that if you looked at our own Jimmy Norton, he would be some kind of a urine file.
Right.
Where he likes to pee. There's a hemophile, Fez, people that like blood. Germophiles, people that are crazy about germs. So instead of being phobic about it, they actually enjoy these things.
Yeah, it's almost like, I don't want to say the positive side, but at least the...
positive intention to it.
Right,
That you
yeah.
positively like this.
There's enjoyment.
Now, here's one that I probably have somewhat, a hedonophile. And that is a person who loves pleasure. Any kind of pleasure. And I think a lot of addictive personalities have that where they go, this alcohol tastes so good, I'm not going to stop drinking alcohol.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever it is. So a hedonophile is something I may have.
Yeah, and that can take so many forms.
Yes, it could take so many forms. So, do you have anything like that, Fez? Anything that you're oddly attracted to?
Maybe a Russellophile?
What about you, Earl? Anything odd things like that?
Well, I've been told that I'm completely obsessed with the color black.
Uh-huh.
And to a degree, that's true. I will,
that is true. You are.
Yeah, I mean, I like the color, and I like anything that'll kind of go with it, but I've been accused of taking it to the utmost extremes. To right down to, looking for black sheets, looking for black towels, looking for, just about and black curtains, anything.
Wow.
When I moved into my apartment, I was looking for black light bulbs.
Huh. That is crazy.
That really is.
And all your stuff at home, you want it to be just black.
Yeah, one idea was to paint the entire apartment black, and I completely got talked out of it. But it was an idea. It was something that I was thinking about.
When you see a red door, do you want to paint it black?
Yeah, every once in a while, yes.
Okay, interesting. By the way, Casey, the beautiful Casey, has put on her tiny little Mets one piece that fits her so tightly. She's turned the fan on, and she's been doing sex faces for everybody today.
Sex faces?
Yeah, just making her little sex faces as her hair blows back and forth in the breeze.
I prefer to call them beauty shots.
Tight, yes. She wants to be in Ron magazine. This could be good news for the Days too. This could be good news. All she's got to do is get in the shower right now and finish. She gets in the shower.
Well,
and just a couple of drops.
I don't think the camera will go that far.
All right, stand up in front of this one.
What if she just pours like some water on
her crotch?
No, not on her crotch.
Well, on what then?
Like her hair, her ears. I want to keep it tasteful.
I like that you're in here talking dirty for her. Wow, is she hot with the fan blowing like that, making her sex faces.
Beauty shots.
Yeah.
Not sex face.
Hey, bad girl. Hey, bad girl.
Mom, turn off the radio.
Why would you say mom? You're calling Casey mom now?
No, I'm saying to my mother, whose been listening freakishly lately.
Guess what? I'll throw in a couple more days if mom does the same. If I could get Beanie in this, same shot, the two of them together in the shower hugging,
Mom, please.
For my opening magazine.
You know she just recovered from surgery. She lays in that bed and listens to the show all the time.
Did you hear your disgusting stuff yesterday?
She heard it all.
Oh, hold on, Casey's sucking on her finger.
Okay.
Oh, bad girl. Who's a bad girl today?
All right.
That's good for a portfolio.
Yeah.
Not beauty and finger shots.
Why don't you just stay on the other side of a locked door crying and slapping at it? That'll really help.
If I can get some days cut down, I'll do it.
And Sheepy also said Earl likes everything black but his women.
Ooh.
He likes his women with white cocks. Earl, you're gay and we accept you.
I am not gay and I'm not gay.
And why say that twice?
I don't know.
Earl does have an actual file thing. Yeah. Let's give him credit for that.
Yeah.
Because his isn't just a like, Fezzy. It's an obsession for the color black. Which you said reminded you of the black balls that were in your face as a child. Thank you.
That was a good one.
Thanks.
Did not have balls in my face.
There she goes. Yeah, that's it. So get out of here, Dave. You're disgusting. What are you, a pervert?
Why is my pervert? It's my wife. Unless you talk about my mom, I think I can.
Why don't we get your mom Pal Talks?
All right.
She's got some time home. I'd love to get Beanie in a Pal Talk room every day and get her a fan.
She wanted to call about Barry Manilow the other day. I'm like,
I want her to. No, I haven't heard all of it.
I'll call her right now.
I'm going to ask you about the other stuff about you seeing her naked. What are you doing, bad girl? Standing on that chair. Standing on that chair.
She knows how to work it.
Yeah, she does.
Not the first time, I'm thinking.
Uh-oh. Let me see. She's fighting with the other girls. Come in here, David. All right, this is what she writes to me. This is from Dave's chick. She says, I represent the full-figured girl. Baby girl, the full-figured lady. Baby girl and angel fucks are toothpicks.
Ooh.
It is catty.
Well,
very catty.
And I don't know about full fig. I mean, she represents beauty to me.
Yeah.
That's like a perfect woman. That's the way I see it.
Why can't Deb get a little fan for herself? Doesn't she want to be involved in Ron Magazine?
She does. She's playful.
Yeah.
There's no fans anymore.
You know,
there's no even laundry anymore.
Here's the thing with Deb. She believes in freedom of speech unless it's Ronnie B. And then she wants to shut me down for what I'm trying to do.
She's trying to shut down Ron Magazine?
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Don't call it Wrong Magazine, please, Fezzy. I don't need that Mad Magazine taking those kinds of shots at me. Toothpicks.
Okay.
We do have Beanie on line 10 right now.
Oh, my God.
We're going to talk about Ron Magazine.
What's a bad idea?
The mother and daughter-in-law.
She's not here to talk about that.
Beanie.
Yes, hello there, Ron. Hi, Fez. Hi, Dave. Hi, Pitts.
Hi, Mom.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, everybody.
How are you today, darling? Dave says that you're fresh out of the hospital?
Well, a little over a week, but I just got back from working out. I'm really in good shape.
Did you get this from golfing?
No, I got it. It's from osteoarthritis in my thumb joint. I have these ligaments that are very, very stretchy, which makes me very flexible.
Yeah.
But apparently when it's in your thumb, and for 66 years I've been doing it, I don't know what I've been doing, but I stretched them so badly that through osteoarthritis, I had no ligaments.
I want to get this all done for your magazine profile.
No, just wait right now, Miss Watley.
It's very difficult, but I'm healing very nicely.
You know, maybe you can start hitchhiking more. They say even cowgirls get the blues.
Actually, you know what's that's so funny? Because that's what the doctor said.
Yeah.
In order for me to exercise my thumb, I should try hitchhiking. I didn't like that idea that much.
Well, it is fun.
Okay, that's one way of looking at it.
Your ex-boyfriend, Barry Manilow, back in the news right now for having problems with Elizabeth Hasselbeck. Where do you stand on this?
Well, I don't follow that. Unfortunately, I haven't followed it much, but I love Barry, and he was wonderful, and we had a lot of fun together, and I know him to be a really good guy. Now, I think I heard something the other day that you were talking on air a little bit about this, and I really didn't know that this was an issue.
Oh, yeah, it's a gigantic issue. And, you know, Barry had a #1 album, I think, this year. Was it this year or last year, Earl?
It was last year.
Okay, so he is back and bigger than ever. And you and he dated for how long?
Well, you know, basically, I would say that it was an unusual relationship. We were very close. We worked together at CBS, and we were very close, but we hung out a lot together. It wasn't so much dating. We did go out to see some Broadway shows and that type of thing, but I don't know exactly how it was, though, really, other than that. But except that I was crazy about him, he was crazy about me, but then I married my husband.
Do you ever look back with regret that you made the wrong decision?
Oh, no.
Only every day?
And I meant that was to have one last child.
Hey,
Oh,
Mom, tell Mr. Bennington about what you said about Barry's hair.
Oh, well, this was a little bit funny, and I had to laugh. On Monday, I think it was, I saw that, wasn't he the Today Show?
Yeah.
Yeah, so briefly, I had it on, and so I saw, they went to somebody in the crowd, and somebody in the crowd, a woman, had an album of his where his hair was all blown back, and it was really beautiful, but what I laughed at was, we sort of, and the way his hair looks now, we sort of have the same hairstyle. Which I thought
they have the same haircut. And
we had the same haircuts in the 70s, and we have the same haircuts right now in 2007.
And if you look at them, they really do have. My mom has the exact same haircut as Barry Manilow.
Isn't that amazing when you think about it? Like, you two are star-crossed lovers.
Well, you know, maybe we were. Maybe we were meant for each other, hair and hair only.
Now, do you ever think to yourself what life would have been like? I mean, you'd be living in riches right now.
Yeah, but I don't think so, Ron. I don't think he was that wealthy. I remember, I don't know if you remember that, maybe you're too young, but I remember in the 70s, we were out in California and we came back. My mother showed me an article, I think it was in the Daily News, how he had made and lost a one or two fortunes. I mean, fortunes being a couple of $1 million. But I mean, he had nothing. I mean, and like he and I, we just worked as like clerks at CBS. So I mean, that was a lot of money then, and I don't think he ever made a ton. But I don't know. I don't think about him all that much, except if he's on the IC and I laugh. Do I ever think? I'll tell you the truth. Years and years ago, when we were young, I I was very fond of him, but it just wasn't going to work. We were just so different. I could see that.
Because you were straight and he wasn't. All right, Beanie.
That was never an issue. Nobody ever knew that.
Right. In those days, no one knew about anybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
All right, well, Beanie, I guess you've heard about the new magazine I'm putting out, Ron Magazine. So if you'd ever love to like to appear in it, you're more than welcome.
No, but you know who you would love to get is my little doggie.
I would love to have your doggie.
Oh,
okay.
Cutest thing.
Insanity.
What's the doggie's name?
Tootsie.
Tootsie. And what was your nickname? Ruby and Tootsie.
She actually has an official name. Her real official, honest to God, AKC or something. Kennel name is Tootsie Roll Marie McDonald.
All right, so the and this is like it's a little girl dog.
Yeah.
So I would consider this Dave's sister.
Yeah, kind of. And the thing about her is I take her around the lake every night when we walk with my friends, and people stop, especially ladies, and say, oh, my God, she has such beautiful hair. It's like it's frosted.
It's like Barry Manilow's.
Yeah. It is. It's like that.
Isn't that odd? Why don't you call her your little Barry?
I'll call it Tootsie. Tootsie Barry. We could
Tootsie Barry, yeah.
Another name, that's what she needs.
Oh, good. She just jumped up on my lap and was kissing me. It's kind of funny.
Get her to say something for us, Bean.
Oh, well, she does listen. That's the funny thing. She listens, but she doesn't talk. But I can get her to kiss. Do you want her to?
Yeah, give her little kisses for us. Kiss the dog.
Sure, because she's over the phone and this is radio.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, do it again.
She kissed. Okay, wait a minute. Go ahead, give him kisses. Give him a kissy on the phone. Come on. Give him a nice kiss. Nice kiss. So good.
Oh, Tootsie Barry.
One of them barked.
All right, that's...
I can't tell.
Bob, what are you doing?
No, that was me.
Okay, honey.
Animal game.
All right, folks.
All right, talk to you soon.
Right out there.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mommy.
There goes Beanie Mac.
Well, you got my mom to bark like a dog, so you know what? I guess you win.
All right, now Casey's holding up pictures of... Is this the dog? Is that the dog?
Yeah, that's the dog right there.
Well, that's a cute dog. It looks like he's got a little beard.
Yeah, it's... I know, it's very boyish looking.
Tootsie Berry Roll Marie McDonald.
Tootsie Berry Rolls Marie McDonald.
All right, Dizzy wants to be on the cover of Ron Magazine. Things are really starting to go my way. And Angry Missy wants to write an article called How I Fingered Jeff. So I'm sure we can get Lucci. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Things are starting to go our way with this.
That's good, and I've got the likes and dislikes for Beanie's profile.
Yeah.
Likes, golf, hitchhiking, Barry Manilow. Dislikes, osteoporosis, overstretched thumb ligaments, and short names for dogs.
That's accurate. That's it. That's her in a nutshell, I suppose. Boy, that took a weird ending. When she
weird ending, weird beginning, weird everything.
Started to bark and pass it off like the dog was doing.
Deb tried to fan for a while, but then she got bored with it, so...
It's sheepy with a palm frond.
So you're better when you don't sleep. I'm not going to lie to you. You've been the most amusing today than you've been in a long time.
Thank you.
Now look at these other sleepers. They're back to the same thing.
See what happens?
Earl can't do anything. Dave's falling apart.
Earl's saying I made it to 12:54 a.m. That's a regular night.
Yeah. That is.
Well, considering I was up for almost 40 hours.
You know who I would like to get in Ron Magazine? And this would be great. And a picture with you is maybe you and Deanna together, Dave.
Fuck Deanna. Fuck her and her weird pot-smoking voice, her California ways, condescending attitude. I will never do a photo shoot with Deanna. And that's one that you can grow on.
What?
Something like that. I'm not going near Deanna. I don't care for her at all.
Do you want to be in with her?
No, that's clear. No, I don't.
I would cut 4 days off of you and Casey not seeing each other if you would make out with Deanna.
No.
The 1 hour photo shoot.
Would you rather add 4 days?
If I make it, no, I'm not taking any. I'm not making out with Deanna.
All right, so that's 4 days on. That's an extra 4 days.
If
that
I
would
don't,
take us to 16.
Wow.
So by not basically committing adultery with someone who I dislike, you're adding 4 days on. I don't think that's very fair.
Huh.
Deanna, she can suck it. How about that?
Well, then that would take off the 4 days.
No, I didn't mean it literally.
Oh, I don't know why you said it then.
Metaphor.
Here's Deanna. Deanna.
Oh, right.
Hi, Ronnie. How are you?
Hi, Deanna.
And Dave, I'm not from California. I just live out here. You're the one who's from here.
Yeah.
That's where all the good pot is, I suppose, right, Deanna?
I don't know.
Why do you put down pot smokers?
I'm
What
not.
is that about?
I'm not,
Where's all the
but
good
she can't
alcohol
handle it. She can't handle her pot smoking.
You can't. Motherfucker, when I call you guys, it's early in the
Motherfucker.
morning. Do you realize what time it is when I call you guys?
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that you're
If I
so
smoked
high.
pot, I would be asleep.
It's very shocking that you're, so incredibly high at this hour.
You just proved me right before you guys picked up on my
why?
When you said the fucking thing wrong. You always do. You use all these little cliche things, but you say them so backwards and wrong and in wrong places. It's just stupid.
I don't know what you're talking
You're not a
about,
good
young
friend.
lady.
You're not. You make me so angry. I want you to.
Go smoke another joint.
Why
Chill
do you-
out.
why
That's
is
what you're
that
good
putting
at.
people
Why
down
do you try to
smoking pot?
discredit me?
I got nothing against pot smoking. I got something when Deanna, who gets things so confused,
No, I don't.
you can clearly
Everything
tie
I've
it.
said has been right.
You
I
can-
listen to this show every day. I know. You don't know anything about me. I know everything about
I do
you.
know
Fucking-
about you.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
What do you know about me?
That you're most likely a chubby,
No.
that you have blonde hair,
Wrong.
and that you're addicted to marijuana.
All right, let me just say that, Deb,
Would you
look
like
at.
to ask my boyfriend?
All right, hold
can
on, you
ask
two.
him.
Deb, would you please just look at the note I wrote to you? Thank you. All right. What?
And Ron,
There's
I
something.
want to take a picture with your cowbell. I'll be in your magazine, but I just want to I want a picture with the cowbell. That's all.
Now you are a person who, well, for whatever reason, you and Dave have this attraction, whether it's a negative attraction, but you can't stop thinking about each other.
It's just because he frustrates me because he could be nice, and I think that he really is, but he just doesn't. I don't know. And everything that he does, he criticizes other people for, and it doesn't make sense.
Oh, I disagree with that.
That is true.
Would you like me to go? Oh man, Ron, I'm coming back because I'm moving back to Maryland soon. So when I come back there, I want to come see you guys.
Oh, we'd love to meet you.
I can't
Yes.
wait.
And I'm going to start keeping track, Dave. I
Did they
swear.
just open
you
up
really
a
need
pu-
to listen to the shows just so that you remember the lies that you tell or the things that you say. I mean, they're not necessarily lies, but you get things all fucked up, and then you, instead of proving me wrong, you try to discredit me all the time by saying I smoke pot.
Well, I'm concerned.
Why is that a problem? Pot
I don't
smoking.
drink. You're an
I have
alcoholic.
I have no problem with pot smoking. I have a problem when she can't handle it.
How
And
come that's the only thing? I don't smoke. Would you like to talk to my boyfriend? You can. You can ask him all
I
those
don't like
questions.
guys.
I don't want to talk
Is he
to
moving
him.
back to Maryland with you?
Not right away. He's gonna stay out. Because he's from out here. He's gonna stay out here for a little while.
Okay.
He's got to package up the weed.
Why do you act like you've never smoked pot when you did just a couple weeks ago?
I can, but I don't handle it so
Because
poorly.
He's a pussy. That's
Yes, you
why.
did. You were fucking had to be taken out of there.
Oh yeah, that's true. But that's the point, is that I'm not saying that I'm a good pot smoker, but she comes across like she's the great pot smoking
Trust me, if
stripper
I
or
was
whatever.
smoking
And
pot, I would just be laughing at how fucking stupid you are. I wouldn't be so aggravated.
Deanna,
What?
What is going on?
what's happening between us? And the weird thing is, sometimes if I'm screening calls, she seems very nice, but then
I'm always nice to you, Dave. The whole point is that I want to like you. I try really hard, and I think everyone.
you love me.
Huh?
Just admit it that you love me.
Here's Fred.
I don't.
Fred
I
from
don't
Brooklyn.
hate you.
Here's Fred. Fred, how are you, buddy?
Hey, good. She can't handle pot. One hit of a fucking cigar, and you pack it up and you leave.
That is true.
I don't brag to be a good.
Didn't cry the next day and blame it on you.
He was retarded into the next day. The whole show he was complaining how much the pot fucked his head up.
Right, I know. Like he smoked acid.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that was not true pot, Fred. I mean, there was clearly some dragon dust or whatever.
He only took 2 hits. It was pot.
I hate when people can't handle weed and they claim they were dosed.
I feel like I was.
I swear to God, I've been there, and I've seen guys get fucking drunk and claim that somebody fucking dosed them too. And it really gets on my nerves that the nuns, I cannot be around the nun.
At least if you're going to do it, just man up and just say, fuck it, I did it. Yeah, I smoke pot sometimes, but I'm not a pothead.
Now you're admitting to it,
But I don't drink at all. I don't drink every fucking day of my life.
Again, I'm not judging you on
Now, Deanna, are you still dancing?
No, not anymore. I haven't danced for a while. I don't know. Because I don't like it out here. I don't like these clubs.
lack of ambition. That's the chronic. That's a sign of chronic pot
It's
smoker.
just a bunch of fucking Mexicans who want to give me $1 to fucking show them everything. I'm not doing it.
You deserve $3 when you show up your pussy.
Stupid. I'm not going to fucking... It just doesn't make sense.
Right.
And they only have bikini bars out here anyway. They don't have nudie bars, really, except down in like, the valley and stuff.
Are you going to dance again when you get back to Maryland?
I'm going to try not to.
Uh-huh.
Why not?
If I need it. Because I have a little girl, and she's older, and it's just...
How old is she now?
She is going to be 9.
9. All right, so still a little too young for a daughter-mother act together.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Judge me then.
See?
All right, Fred. All right, Deanna. Talk to you guys
Ron,
later.
Can you just hit him with a cowbell one?
No, not today. Today's a day of peace.
Just admit that you love me already. That's Deanna's problem.
Do you love her?
No, I'm in love with one person.
Fez?
My wife.
Thank you.
My wife.
Speaking of Fez, there's this great club out about Fez called Obey Fez. Has a fantastic picture of Fez in it. I'm walking down the Miracle Mile this summer, Fezzy, in Chicago. See a guy coming in the other direction wearing an Obey Fez shirt. One of my favorite memories all summer of this fucking cruel summer. Is today the last day of the summer?
Yeah. Tomorrow's first day of fall.
I am ready to put this summer fucking in the rearview mirror, and I've never said that about a summer in my life.
Amen. But I'll tell you what.
You with me on that, brother?
I am so with you on that.
Finally. You're on my side.
Now, this club you're talking about, Watley Posse, I have no affiliation with this.
Well, it's based on you. It's based on the way people feel about you, the love that they have for you. The picture's fabulous. And they've started a posse that's taken off.
The picture is a photo of me morphed with a photo of Andre the Giant. You can hardly call it flattering.
You can sit there, Fezzy, and listen to this song and eat Captain Crunch out of a little plastic cup and just enjoy yourself. Here it is. Fez, are you singing lead on this, Fez?
No, I have nothing to do with this.
Well, you do appear on it, though. Your
Yeah.
voice appears on it.
Yeah, somehow.
All right, so it's one of these mixtapes. It's Fez Watley and Paranoid and Obey Fez.
I'm 7'4", 560 pounds, from Grenoble, France.
There is a posse dedicated to Fez. If you want to be a member, all you have to do is what he says. Photoshop Mike has a MySpace page, and that's where the Watley Posse hangs. Come on, everybody, yeah, I'm talking to you. Grab a sticker and a t-shirt so you can be cool.
I'm 7'4", I'm 7'4", I'm 7'4", 560 pounds.
Rude and rude.
The Watley Posse keeps getting bigger. Don't listen to what anybody else says. Every day, the posse gets stronger. We wear black t-shirts that say Obey Fez. Obey Fez. The Watley Posse. Obey Fez.
Ron and Fez, XM 202.
Yeah, it's the Ron and Fez show. Fez, you know, today You heard the announcement. Ron Magazine is getting off the ground.
The launch is on its way.
And the lunch, hopefully, is on its way. Earl, whatever happened to the 25% lunch?
It's still going on.
How could it be? We haven't had one in 5 weeks.
What I meant to say was I will make it up to everyone. We'll
How?
do one tomorrow.
It's always tomorrow. It's never today.
Yeah. Thank you, Annie.
Good one. Sarah J. has also signed on to be one of Ron's girls. There's so many now. I think I'm already through my first year. And F Me Boobs, of course, is in.
Nice.
And then I got a very, very classy email to me from Angel Falk, who says, Casey has a beautiful body, and Dave is one lucky guy. So despite the fact that Casey started on some of my other girls, you know that it gets a little catty.
Oh, sure.
She started on Baby Girl and, of course, AF, calling them toothpicks. AF goes just the opposite way and says Casey is beautiful. The high road, Fezzy, what I like to call the Ronnie B way. When you take your little shots at me, I always say, Fez is a fantastic humorist. Please don't step on his jokes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you?
Yes, I appreciate it. And that's nice of AF because you usually don't see that in the modeling industry.
You don't see that, but she is rising above it. All right, here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. I'm just calling to see if you watched that Kitchen Nightmare show, the American version with Gordon Ramsay.
I did, but unfortunately, I missed the first 11 minutes because of what the other networks do now, where they try to make one show go longer, and it's kind of got me furious. So I had on Kid Nation, KN. Then I went over to Kitchen Nightmares. KN. So it's a very, very difficult night. I had a big KN night, or Knoxville night, I called it.
That weirded me out.
Yeah, it should. Well, you didn't get a lot of sleep.
Hey, did you see how they dumbed it down, Ronnie? I mean, Gordon doesn't narrate. They pixelate, his mouth so you can't tell what he's saying, and like.
Well, it's the difference between British TV and American TV.
I know, we're retarded.
We are afraid of language. And, of course, we're afraid of sexuality. We love violence in this country. The rest of the world, if they censor things, they tend to censor violence and leave the sexuality and language involved. So we're really, really different.
We never see eye to eye with anything with the rest of the world, it seems like.
But I don't want to take that away from Gordon. It was a fantastic show. Babylon, New York. Is that Long Island, Pitsy?
Yeah, that sounds Suffolk County.
All right, there's a place called Peter's, was the name of it. And he was a real Pitsy type Goomba, screaming, ran a terrible restaurant. Gordon Ramsay came in there, and not only straightened up the restaurant, I believe he straightened up the family as well, Fez. And I have really high hopes now that they're going to have a successful restaurant, and even more important to me, a successful family.
Yeah, and then Gordon Ramsay is off to the next assignment.
Doing whatever he can to fix restaurants. The restaurant business, in some ways, it's so romantic, but if you've ever been in that business before, it is incredibly difficult. Even when you have a successful restaurant, bankruptcy could come at any moment. You could run into some kind of problem that stops the cash flow, and then you don't have, a big corporation, throwing in money. Like sometimes if, in our business, we run into some kind of problems, hey, the corporation can cover it from month to month. When it's just a mom and pop business, a restaurant, even when things are running well, you could find yourself in trouble.
Oh, yeah, totally. And I'm sure there's so many people that own restaurants that just aren't even taking a paycheck themselves. Kind of unlike Peter last night, but...
Well, the thing about that is, like, one bad piece of fish can kill your entire restaurant, because if the wrong person eats it, you're fucked.
There's tremendous problems that can go wrong that can get the cash flow problems going. And so many restaurants go under so quickly. And a lot of people open restaurants because they like to go to restaurants. They're like, hey, this is so much fun. Look at me, I'm holding court. My grandmother's got a couple great recipes. No one opens a restaurant because they think it's going to be a loser. And here in New York, there are so many terrific restaurants. Now, just the other day, it was probably 3 days ago, I stopped in and had lunch at a place that in the 7 years I lived in New York, this is the second time that I could say that meal was fucking hideous.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was a place in Midtown, kind of nondescript, no reason I should have went in there. And I can't get over it. I'm so fucking furious to this moment. Only because I'm not mad at them. I'm just mad at them for being in New York. What are you doing bringing that dog shit food when I could have went to so many other places? So, did you watch Kid Nation, Fez?
Yeah, I watched Kid Nation.
Did you dislike?
Upset kids crying. Oh, what's not for me to like? Yeah, I liked it.
My only problem was I thought from an experiment, fantastic idea, fun kids. I hate the fact they do that Survivor. Now everybody put together a puzzle. What is wrong with just seeing if these kids could pull themselves together, figure out the food situation, figure out how to do the work, and leave them alone? And I understand if the kids start to hurt each other, adults have to step in. But why is putting together a puzzle important? That part annoyed me. Did you agree with the person that they gave the gold star to?
Yeah, I thought she worked the hardest. Sophia, I think it was.
I would have gave it to what I call Kid Jesus. The other little... And I love the fact that long hair is coming back with kids. God bless you for that, kids. Because I hate a kid with a shaved head. I hate a kid that looks like he's a young banker. I like a kid with a mop top. And there's a lot of mop top kids out there. And the 8-year-old who went home... Even when you thought they'd build him back up, and right? Like, no, I just want to go home. I'm only 8. Love that kid.
He was adorable. I love it when a kid realizes they're a kid. I'm only 8 years old. I'm in the 3rd grade. I shouldn't be out here.
Well, basically, that's like everybody we have working for us. Dave is always bringing up his lack of experience, so I'm going, it's time to man up. You're 30.
Did they already form like a hierarchy of people? Like there's like
the adults did it though. I wanted the kids to do it themselves.
So it's such bullshit then, even though they did have a hand in it. Like they say it's kids by themselves.
It is not. They brought in candy, they brought in root beer, and they ruined the initial first 20 minutes. I thought was fantastic. But they can't leave well enough alone. People think that we like to watch competitions at home. And on every one of these shows, Survivor, Big Brother, when it gets to now let's see who can build the puzzle, I fast forward through until I find out who wins at anything. Because that's nothing like life. You don't get to build a puzzle and things are okay.
So you're looking for a real world with kids, basically, right? That's what you're looking for?
You make it sound dirty, and I don't want any part of that, Pitsy. Here is Rob. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, gentlemen? How you doing today?
Good.
Hey, I want to talk about the Kitchen Nightmares thing. That guy, Peter, is it just me, or was that a perfect example of, like, Chris Benoit roid rage?
Well, there was more anger there than any guy in his age group should have. He had an 18-year-old boy's view of anger, where no matter what happens, I'm ready to throw down. And actually, he never did throw down, which always annoys me. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching that Kitchen Nightmares last night made me never want to eat in a public restaurant again.
Well, you do have to know what kind of restaurant you're eating in. But I understand where you're coming from. I've been in kitchens before that were hideous, awful. You worked in that business, right?
I've had some good ones and some disgusting ones where you wouldn't even touch. You didn't even want to touch the food but you had to.
Yeah,
it's filthy, and I think it more has to do with the owner being cheap than the person. They're not worried about the customers. They don't want to have to throw out fish that's old because then they're going to have to order new fish. So
right.
It's all about their profit. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing they care about.
People always talk about, the government shouldn't be involved in private business. I want them walking around those fucking kitchens. I want them to fucking slap that place down if they find a Band-Aid on the floor. I don't give a shit. Because it's one thing where you're like, let the buyer beware. You don't know what you're getting. There's no reason a fucking human being should be sick because this guy doesn't know how to run a fucking restaurant.
And even the health department, it takes so much for them just to come in and shut you down. I've worked in some places where they should have been shut down. But then they'll give you a leniency period to fix yourself up. So basically, you only have to make the changes until they come back, and then you can go back to your way of doing whatever you want to do.
Well, sooner or later they will go after the place, though.
Yeah.
But you are right. It's not 100%. And anybody who is queasy, like for all Fez's, I'm nervous about this and that, I know you've eaten bad food in your life.
Oh, I guess.
Especially the way you talk to waitresses, which is hideous. Don't make me bring up that story from last week.
I think she, started it. She wanted to joke around. That's all I was doing back.
Good. I'm glad you like ass meat. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Man, Ron, I hated that show last night. I was really looking forward to it because I love the cable version, the English version, rather. But it was like the show was all the narrator. It felt like Gordon Ramsay was hardly in it.
Yeah, I know, and it reminds you of what happens, like, with The Office. Like, why do we have to American things up? Why they should just show Gordon doing his show, but they think there's something wrong with us. They babyfy us.
It was like, too, it seemed like there was twice as many commercials for any other show on TV, and it was always just, here's what's coming next, here's what's coming next, and it never got there.
That's a very good point. I want to talk about that a little bit later in the show today, Fez, because that kind of thing really annoys me. Here's our buddy FM Jeff. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello, boys.
How are you?
I live down the street from Peters, and I'm going to go tonight see what he did with the place. I thought it was subpar.
It's home style
really
now.
Excited.
Family style.
What did you think of the show itself?
The one thing I didn't get was those quote-unquote bill collectors. I mean, were they implying that they were mafia?
Yeah, they were. Like everything on Long Island.
I've also noticed... anyone who goes, come on, let's go... never really wants to fight to begin with.
Yeah, right. When you...
He's got a lot of throwing around his friends, but not a lot of punching the actual guy.
Yeah. When a guy really wants to hit you, he will hit you without the big warning. Not like, hey, take off your jacket when I take mine off. Normally you just get snuck by that guy, the real dangerous guy. But I wonder
if... the place is so dirty. I mean, we've been there, and you would never know... in the front of the house that it was so bad in the back.
How was the place when you went there before?
Yeah, it's your average Italian restaurant. There's a lot of great. That whole area is actually like the center of dining on Southern Long Island, and there's a lot of great barbecue houses. There's a great sushi place, and we went in that place. I thought it was there are better, but. I like the concept of family style Italian, so I'll definitely give it a shot.
But it kills me that Italians go there when they should know good Italian food. That's what was killing me. That his crowd was Italians, and I'm like, stay at home and make your own.
I don't even think most Italian Americans know what real Italian food is. You look at a guy like Mario Batali, and his food is you wouldn't even recognize it really as Italian food because it's so. Authentic to the area, and most Italians in this country are more, spaghetti and gravy type of people.
Yeah, we kind of grew up on what I kind of think of now as Brooklyn Italian, which is the big heavy sauces and a lot of meats. And then when you find out in Italy they don't eat that at all because they don't have cows, so it's a lot more seafood. It's a lot lighter
and more refined.
Right.
It's a very delicate cuisine.
It's not about getting stuffed.
Almost like French in a way, and it really considered one of the classics of cuisine, and they just screw it up so poorly in this country.
Although you got to admit that you do like Brooklyn Italian too, like lasagna and spaghetti and meatballs is great, but it's not the same thing as what Italians consider Italian food.
Absolutely.
And Italians in Italy are small little tiny people. You don't see the 500-pound guy going everywhere in a fucking tracksuit like you see in this country. You never see massive Italian people in Italy. But in Jersey, they're enormous people.
I think the thing, too, is each Italian lady makes it completely different than the next. So my grandma's sauce would be completely different from my friend's grandmother's sauce. So it's like you're getting something completely different, but you're eating the same thing.
I kind of agree with you. That's a good point. And yet none of them are really Italian, not Italy Italian.
Yeah, no.
Where Where over here, people that you say I'm Italian. If you went over there and say I'm Italian, it would be crazy to them.
Yeah.
It would be
I
almost
get
like...
so bored by it, though.
Yeah.
It's like, how many times can you have clams casino and clams oregano and, tilapia oregano?
Well, after a while, it's all the same sauce, too. You're
Yeah,
like,
sure.
yes, the same sauce. Right, thanks, Jeff.
Artichokes. I mean,
All right, peace. But
Wait a
even
minute.
like a buttered roll, you wouldn't have that in Italy. And they don't have butter. They go with the olive oil.
Yeah.
Where over here, you just see these big, giant meatballs the size of your head, which to me, a bigger meatball is like less tasty than a smaller meatball, too.
No, because you don't get any of the ingredients in
Right.
it. A meatball's about all the seasonings and the parsley, the garlic, whatever you're putting in there. You might as well just eat a meatloaf then. That's what they're making.
Thank you. It's a fucking meatloaf that they're handing out. I hate the chain Italian places. I despise them.
And my mom said if I ever went to the Olive Garden, I would be disowned because it's filthy and disgusting, and it's not considered Italian food.
Well, I don't know if it's filthy, but I agree that it's not the same thing as homemade Italian. I think that it's probably a nice, clean place, but I don't find it the same as eating,
It's
an
not.
American Italian cuisine.
It's not. I mean, that's just like getting a burger at Fridays and getting a burger at like your local place, like a place
Right.
across the street. You're not getting the same exact thing.
Fezzy Five Guys is coming in the Manhattan. I know we always put down chains, but that is a nice boutique chain. And I'm hoping the quality stays up everywhere, like it is in Northern Virginia. I have high hopes for that.
Yeah, I love Five Guys burgers and fries. The one, when I visited the one in Florida on vacation, it kept the quality. It kept the original quality.
I mean, we're missing out on some cool stuff, Like, we don't have Sonic Burger, although it is fast food. It's completely different than, say, a McDonald's up here.
Yeah, it's the same. Here is Stefano. You're on Ron and Fez.
Good, guys. Yo, who was that? I don't know who the guy was that just called, but, I mean, obviously Italian food is very regional, so, I mean, most people that came to America were Sicilian or, Napolitan, so they came here, they opened restaurants that were mostly, tomato sauce based, whereas if you go, to the north of it, more creamier, very influenced by French cuisine, so it's different throughout Italy.
But also, aren't most of them kind of seafood based, right? Because Italy is surrounded by the Mediterranean, where, they're not the massive amounts of sausage and meatballs that we have in an American Italian.
That's true. Have you ever been to Buca di Beppo? That is
I have.
worst. Oh my God, the crap that they have in there makes you want to throw. It's so corny, man. But God bless you guys. You guys are the best.
All right, thank you.
Mediterranean.
All right. By the way, Coco has now joined my agency. I have so many women now that are in my new modeling agency. It's just, it's so exciting, Fez. Ron Magazine will take off. I believe that. And when I do the mother and daughter-in-law pics of Dave's mom and his wife standing in the shower, I think it's going to be just fascinating.
I don't think there's ever been a mother-daughter-in-law layout in magazine history.
I don't think so.
They're not going to be doing anything sexual,
Yeah.
though. Okay, I just want that to be for the record.
All right, this is something that there's a new card holders club that's going to be out with Baby Girl, and she asked me if I would be baby fuck card holder number 1, and I'm here to announce that yes, I will. I am going to be baby fuck card holder number 1. So we're going to need a little moan for that, Fez.
Yeah.
Just a tiny little moan. I want you to work on that with her, and we'll get that up going. Brand new card out, the Baby Fuck Club, and I'll have number 1.
Congratulations.
It's exciting times.
We haven't had a new card in a while either.
Here's something very exciting, and this is a get, and Dave, I know now you will be buying the first magazine, and so will you, Pitsy, because a person who wants to sign with my agency and be in Ron Magazine, Mikey Boy's chick.
Oh, wow.
Is that
Wow.
fascinating?
That's incredible.
Yeah. And that's why, Fezzy, I'm telling you, this is just not some Maxim bullshit magazine that's being put out to you.
Right.
This is high-quality chicks doing high-quality poses in showers while I unmask people.
I love those chicks that you can't get enough of. You only see them a couple times. I can't get enough of her, and now we're all going to see her for the whole world.
What about your chick? I don't hear that coming up.
I'll talk to her about it.
Put her in the tub, have her urinate, and I'd love to have her in there. Because, like, remember when Penthouse went with the pea shots? That really helped out? I'm just going to start there. Because you're not used to seeing this. And I know that way I can get Jimmy Norton unmasked.
Sure.
What about just with a single toothpick coming out of her mouth, too? Wouldn't that be a little sexy?
I don't know.
I'd go for it.
Yeah, okay. If you're happy, you're happy.
Yeah.
That's the good
Well, I told you she could suck whoever's dick she wants now, so, I mean, she could take pictures, too.
All right, maybe I'll have a picture of her sucking a cock. Maybe Earl's.
If it helps the magazine get off the ground, I'm all for it.
You don't love her.
You know what? He does love her, and he loves the magazine. Fezzi, these sleep buddies of yours are really impressing me today.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, I feel like you're slowing down. You started strong, and now you're slowing down.
Now you're a sleep wall.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to take any calls from Flea. He's just trying to annoy and get on here. Flea, and you know what? Flea, you have to be 22 to buy my magazine, so you're out.
He's very unlucky, that kid.
Who, Flea?
Yeah.
I think the rest of us are unlucky for being pals with him. That's the unluckiness. Earl, Monday, does the new studio open?
That is the scheduled date, yes.
Because I believe Tuesday is Ken from Portland coming in. And I would love for him to see the brand new studio and be part of that. Last time he was here, he gave Fez a heart attack by giving you an enormous, what was it, a meat pie?
Chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
Meat pie is more British, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, but this thing was just gigantic. It was the size of a hubcap.
That was his line. Boy, he just lifts off the lines from Ken from Portland.
You can't get pot pies here? He has to bring them from Portland?
No, we did get it here.
Oh, okay.
But he bought it for Fez. Fez never would have eaten anything this enormous. Ken bought it for him. Fez forced it down and then later had a heart attack. It was tall.
Like hours later.
And while he was eating, he was being very quiet and holding his chest. It was an awkward meal.
I felt obligated to finish off this giant pot pie, though.
Do me a favor and stop gelling back your mohawk. It's just crazy looking.
Yeah, it's not. What I'm doing now isn't working.
You've got fantastic hair. You look great in a mohawk because your Scottish heritage comes through.
Yeah, hooligan look.
Yeah, you're a footballer, as they say over there.
Yeah. I have gotten compliments on it.
And it's slimming, don't you think?
Why bring that up to him? You know he has a problem with that. He worries. You know he worries.
That was a compliment.
Is it? You give out compliments like Casey.
That's a good compliment. The only way you could look thinner is to have a mohawk.
By the way, from what I understand, look at Deb being so sassy. From what I understand right now from a couple of people, Fezzi, is that my business offices for Ron Magazine, the phones are just blowing up. Casey right now is working in front of a fan. Deb is being very, very sexy, and Dizzy is eating.
Huh. All right, I don't know how that's going to go over. And the offices are open already?
Yeah, the offices are open.
That phone man must have been there immediately.
Now, I know, just because it's Ron Magazine, I don't want you to feel like you're out of this, Fezzi.
Right.
You're a copy boy. All right, so Fezzi is a copy boy.
A copy boy?
Yeah, I don't know what they do. But
Me neither.
I think you have to wear some kind of an inky apron and be walking back and forth.
I don't know. Maybe if this thing takes off the way we think it will, years from now, I could, launch Fez, Ron for Women.
Come on in, Letitia. How are you doing, darling?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I just want to say I would love to be included if I could in Ron Magazine.
Fantastic. First of all, you're a takeoff intern. Everybody's crazy about you. I would love to have you in the magazine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great success story, too. She started off as an intern for the magazine and ended up modeling.
Well, I have something I want to do with you. It's going to be part of every magazine. It's just called Girl on Girl Action. And it's also A2M. So it's Girl on Girl A2M. I want you for that initial thing. Is there anyone you'd like to pose for? Any of the other gals?
I
like to see in some Casey pics. If that works for you. You like the Mets?
Fine. Sure.
Sure. All right, perfect. All right, things are starting to happen. How's everything going with you and Earl? I know he gave you a lot of problems up front.
They're a little better.
Yeah?
They're getting a little better.
Getting better for you two, Earl?
Yes, things are calmed down and a lot better, yes.
What is the food tomorrow? You said you got it, the big 25% party, which is now, I think we're up to 125%.
It's got to be.
Yeah. So he's got to take out a loan. But what are you looking for tomorrow? Earl, where are we getting the food from?
I was still thinking about getting food from PJ's. I was also thinking about AJ's.
Stop everything with your J's. Stop your fucking J talk.
How about your favorite, BJ's?
BJ's is good for drinking, not eating. Now, what is this other J's?
AJ's. AJ Maxwell's.
Stop with that.
What's wrong with
These
AJ's?
are fucking Irish bars that have terrible food, but you can do shots there.
Now, see, he's saying AJ Maxwell's, and he's going to get Sal all excited. You know what I mean? He's going to try to take advantage of Sal bringing us great steaks and stuff.
No, I'll pay for it. I have no problem with that.
That's what I thought you were going after, too.
No, not at all.
I thought that you were trying to use Sal.
No way.
Just so you know, we had dinner there with 600.
I know.
And that was 5 of us. So what do you think it's going to be to feed 9 of us tomorrow? Do math, Mr. Wizard.
I mean, I didn't really think about that part of it, but
I need you to. This is why for 5 weeks you haven't done shit.
perhaps I got to rethink this a little bit.
All right, you let me know in 15 minutes without any help and no J's. Tim, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ronnie B.
Yeah.
This magazine of yours.
Yeah.
This can be a great idea. You can use these hot chicks, and they can model your smoke pants for you. Get that off the ground, too.
Either that or I'm just going to be sitting next to a cigar blowing smoke onto their ass cheeks while somebody takes pictures. This might even, for a photographer, might give us the opportunity to bring Mike Kaka back to town.
That would be excellent.
I understand he's met a woman in Chicago, and he's 90% married to her right now. He's got a 90% marriage going with a strange woman.
Wow, that was kind of fast, I think.
So are they going to have a 90% divorce back here?
I don't know how that works. I really don't. My thing is to never get involved in anyone's private business. That's how I'm different than Watley.
I see that.
Maybe it's because he had a hysterectomy, but I don't like to talk about other people's private business. Earl, you got 12 minutes to tell me where we're eating tomorrow.
All right.
All right. You sleepy bastard. You got a nice sleep while Watley stood up all night, huh?
It wasn't anything planned. I passed out.
Did you?
Yes.
And guilt-free. Well, I'm done. I guess I'll head to bed. Nighty-night.
I even head to bed. I was on the floor, practically on the floor. I was still in my street clothes.
Jacking your own fist?
No.
Watching Kid Nation last night, there was a kid...
Jacking your own fist?
Well... There was a kid who, when the work first started, collapsed and fell to the ground and had an injury, and I just started calling him Little Earl.
That was Achilles tendon, though. That's Achilles tendon blood. Those kids were not used to pulling that kind of weight.
All right.
And exactly where that popped on them. And I'm like, well, are they going to have doctors for these kids? Doesn't make any sense at all.
But then that would be the whole integrity of the show would be gone.
There is no integrity. It's a reality TV show. Now, this was brought up earlier by a caller who said, he can't stand the fact that the whole time that you're watching Kitchen Nightmares and you're trying to watch the show, they keep showing you what's coming up later in the show. The show that you're already watching, they're showing you the clips from 15 minutes. They do this in the news too. And I'm wondering, does anybody stay with a program when they tell you what's coming up moments later? It drives me nuts. Does anybody ever stick around when they say coming up and we'll give you the answer? We'll let you know all that right after these messages. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ronnie B. Fez W. The Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez Show. Yes, that Ron Bennington from Ron Magazine. First thing I'm going to try to do with Ron Magazine is steal Kathleen from the Bronx away from ronfez.net. That's the hottest blog on the internet right now, Fezzy, the only blog I consider to be much, much funnier than the Ron and Fez show.
It's Dear Ron and Fez show. It's every day on ronfez.net. Kathleen from the Bronx and her blogs from the Bronx.
What? Blogs from the Bronx?
That's what it's called on there. On ronfez.net.
What I want you to do is start steal material from her. And go, do you see the way she's tagging the things that I say?
Uh-huh, yeah.
You steal that. You start to tag like that.
Oh, okay. That would have been a good time to do it.
Mm-hmm. Ron and Fez show here. Earl, I feel like it's 1994 again. I turn on the TV, and it's all OJ all the time. Trial of the Century 2 is coming up, and this has got to make you feel good about yourself, that OJ is back in the news. He's made the comeback that you've always wanted him to have. Here's what I like about this, too. Ron Goldman's family, Fred Goldman and the kids, they noticed on TV that OJ was wearing a Rolex watch, immediately put in that he has to turn the watch over to them. He's not supposed to have anything like that, so they want that watch.
Let the man live his life. I mean, he was acquitted by a jury, and he should be entitled to live his life. So.
No, he was not acquitted by the jury. All the money he makes belongs to the family of the innocent young man that he murdered, so he owes them that money.
And I understand that, though, but you can't, like expect him to walk around in a bathrobe with slippers. Let the man wear clothing.
Let the man pay his fucking debts. He owes money to that family for murdering that innocent young man who was returning fucking glasses. There wasn't even any proof that he was doing anything other than returning glasses. That's what frustrates me to the day about people who are still defending OJ. You take this as them picking on OJ.
Oh, they're absolutely picking on OJ now because, I mean, this whole case reeks of a setup. It absolutely does.
Give me examples.
The fact that one of the victims just so conveniently taped the situation and sold that tape. That in and of itself.
The tape where OJ came in and nobody moved, nobody gets out of here.
One of the victims.
All that shit happened, right? You agree with that?
They're still verifying. I think it happened, but at the same time, like a victim, if you're a victim, you're not going to be videotaping.
Why not? If you would be, if you happen to be a scumbag, right? And everybody that OJ runs with, hangs with, dates, does business with, is a fucking scumbag. His entire life. He hasn't done anything to try to lift himself out of this place that he was. He hasn't done anything back for society. He runs around with dope heads and fucking easy money con men, running around from one fucking bad party to the next. And that's the scumbags that he was abusing. And that's the scumbags that he lives with, dates, deals with. His whole life is fucking scum.
I mean, but he wanted to get back on the network TV. He couldn't do it. He had a TV gig. He was with the network for years. He was the sideline reporter for NBC.
And then he murdered two people in cold blood. That's what he did. He murdered two people in cold blood.
Well, he was brought up on charges of murdering two people and found innocent. I mean, Marv Albert was accused of raping someone in
No, he was not. He was accused of assault.
He was accused of assault.
He bounced back from that. The Goldman family's never going to get their son back.
I understand.
Never.
I mean, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
I see that you're horrified by it. But here's the point. He owes them money, right?
Yes. He was found... He
guilty.
He lost the civil suit.
He was found guilty.
Entitled to pay damages, yes.
Yes. And he needs to do that. So you take that fucking watch off your scumbag fucking wrist and hand it over to those people. Anything you get, hand it over to those people. Now, this is a totally separate case. And you think the city of Las Vegas is in on this setup?
No, I don't think the city of Las Vegas is necessarily in it.
That's the fucking charges that are against them.
I mean, I can't even remember like a case this big being in Vegas. Which is in and of itself odd, but I don't think this is a big conspiracy. Let's bust OJ in Vegas. It just happened to be that situation where he was in Las Vegas And according to OJ, his stuff was ripped off, and he was getting it back
years before. And he may have been right. First of all, that's not his stuff. That stuff belongs to the Goldman family. His assets belong to the Goldman family. So he goes running in with a bunch of other fucking gangsters, waving guns around, shutting the door, saying nobody's leaving, and he's set up. This is not his fucking fault.
No, well,
that's what I don't understand, Earl.
Well, the situation where his possessions were out of his...
These are not his possessions. Those possessions belong to the Goldman family.
I understand that, but who to say he was like, hey, maybe I can auction this stuff off to pay off the Goldman family?
So you call the police and say, I know where there's stolen property. That's what you do. You don't go running in there like a fucking two-bit gangster in some kind of movie waving guns around. I'm fucking glad they got this animal again. I really am.
And I'm not saying what he did or allegedly did was right, but he's been in situations where he's called the cops on a legitimate...
He calls the cops constantly because he's hanging around with coked up fucking whores and fucking scumbags. You haven't felt the need to call the cops as much as he has over the years. You know why? You run around with legitimate people. You're not running around like he is. He's a fucking piece of garbage. And this is between him and the prosecutor right now in Vegas, and I hope they fucking pin his ears back. I really do.
No, in the state of the... And again, there's so many sides of this story that I just feel like... I mean, and I'm not saying that anyone's like, saints or anything, including OJ, but there's something...
The murderer? You're saying the murderer is not a saint? The double murderer?
I mean, again, he was accused of double murder. And he was
I want you to sit here as a Christian, to me, as a Baptist, and tell me whether you think OJ did it or not. In your heart.
In my heart, he did it, but I think he had help in doing it.
So what the fuck's that got to do with anything? Fucking pin him away, and then he let him say whoever helped him. If you read his book, he said he had help.
Yeah, but the way the case...
If I did it, the OJ story.
But the way the case was presented, they presented the case, he did it alone, he acted alone, he did these murders.
You know why? Because the one fucking guy who knew who wouldn't help him, who helped him, isn't talking. The prosecutors weren't there. OJ was. Hey, here's... let's go over here to Brad. Brad, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, what's happening? I got to tell you, Earl, you keep making excuses for OJ. Forget about the whole thing that's going on right now, but to sit there and say, well, he's walking around and he's got this Rolex on, and no, leave him alone. They're picking on him. Dude, federal case, okay, he's found innocent. Civil case, he's guilty. Fucking every penny this fucking guy gets, he should absolutely give to the Goldman family. And you're sitting there making these bullshit excuses. Leave him alone. Wow, they're picking on OJ. Listen to yourself. You're an idiot.
Thanks.
I gotta think OJ tries to take off again. The $125,000 bail that got him out of Vegas, it doesn't seem like it's, in the big scheme of things, that much for him to jump.
Where's he going to go, though?
Oh, yeah, he won't get away.
He's one of the most recognized people in the world. I think they're hoping that he tries to run.
Well, CNN, they had video of him on the plane. They're talking about what he's watched on the plane, if he napped. I mean, he is under constant surveillance. Where's he going to go?
Here is it's our buddy Stryker. Hey, Stryker, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, buddies. Hey, Earl, I have a cousin lives down there in the Miami area, and he's good friends with OJ. They go out to bars and nightclubs regularly, and my cousin's white. And I got to tell you, OJ is one seriously fucked up individual. The evil OJ comment that has come out about what he said on that audio tape, that's more common than people think it is. And, I mean, it's so much so, my first time my cousin brought OJ over to his house where my aunt got to meet him, all my aunt could say to the man was, get your fucking ass out of my house. You are the biggest scumbag in the world. And she said it wasn't even based on his history. It was just him. The way he carried himself, his demeanor, everything just made him, she said he was just creepy and scary looking.
And you know what? I had heard all those OJ stories years before. A certain bathing suit competition used to take place with people I know in Florida. OJ would come in and judge it every year. And there was a certain point where, all right, the party's over, we're putting the girls up to go to bed, because they were all like 18, 19-year-old girls, and they were being watched over. Fucking OJ comes back later, tries to break into the house at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I heard that fucking story in like 91. And they fucking brought security out. They couldn't hold him back. He was like a fucking madman. They said he looked like a fucking dog that was taking a fit. The look in his eyes scared the shit out of everybody. He's a goddamn animal. And I'm fucking glad they finally are pinning something on this son of a bitch. I wish they would have pinned shit on him every fucking day.
But even so, I mean, like, again, that's... I don't know how to explain this, but with the... They just seem to... I don't know. I mean, I don't know the guy, obviously. But there just seems to be this... like, they're trying to pin anything on, like, crossing the street.
This motherfucker has walked the streets now for 13 years. And look what he's done with his life over the last fucking 13 years. He's done nothing but run around from one scumbag situation to the next. Nobody has tried to pin shit on him. They should have. They should have been fucking planting dope on him. That would have made me fucking happy. Instead, they let him go. And how many times the cops showed up over there? He's not ended up back in jail. Finally, you go running into some fucking room with your fucking posse waving guns, and you're saying that no one can fucking leave the room. You're playing fucking cowboy, and he got busted. And now it's a setup?
But when you're completely ostracized to the point where you can't even make your case like, hey, I want to get legitimate work. It's like, hey, I want to do something normal with my life.
This motherfucker, what would you have him do? He's a double murderer. You want him to put him back on network TV? All you're going to see is a fucking double murderer on network TV. No one fucking believes that the guy's innocent.
Yeah,
you don't believe the guy's innocent.
I understand, but...
What do you want to happen, Earl?
Well, we're in with the courts. The court said otherwise.
That's why he's walking around. He's fucking free. That's why no one has fucking shot him on the street, because we don't take the fucking law in our own hands. He's free. Now, does he owe money to the Goldmans for killing their son? Yes, he does.
Yes, and
every fucking time you turn around, he's trying to fucking hide it. One of the things that comes up, he's got offshore accounts. He moved to Florida so he wouldn't have to pay. There is nothing about this guy that he looked like he did, you know what, I fucked up. Let me try to make it right. And look at all the people who fucking protected him. I don't see any of him supporting any of those people. I don't see him doing anything for Black America, the only people that stuck with him. Let's go over to... the host of the biggest sports, the producer of the biggest sports show in the country right now, Fez. From the Fan, it's Al Dukes. Hello, Albert.
Hey, Ron and Fez. Thanks for taking my call.
Are you a long-time listener?
Long-time listener, called a few times.
Okay.
Look, at this point, we can only hope that OJ...
Yes.
that OJ ends up killing himself. And Earl, all these OJ, he had help. The only blood at the scene was OJ and the two people whose heads he cut off. It was OJ. He killed two people, stupid Earl. There wasn't another person involved. Maybe a driver, perhaps.
Somebody hit his shit for him, but I don't think he had help killing them, no.
Right.
You're completely right about that.
Right. Only blood, Earl. The only blood. OJ and the two people he killed. Defend that, please.
Well, the time again. What the prosecutors, the timeline they set up. You mean to tell me that a guy with two arthritic knees could cover that So
you're saying he's innocent? You're saying he's an innocent man?
Oh, I'm saying he couldn't have covered that.
Who gives a fuck if someone helped him? We know he did it, correct?
Yes.
So what the fuck more do you want? Him to give somebody up?
And Earl,
then your problem should be with OJ again.
When your adrenaline is flowing, I bet his knees were not bugging him when he was busy killing two people because the adrenaline was flowing. I'm sure he could have ran home to Brentwood.
They only bug him when he's in cuffs.
And in the meantime, he had to use a weapon to kill a fucking waiter and a woman.
Right. Earl, would you let OJ date one of your women that you enjoy?
or your sister? Would you feel comfortable with that?
Would I let? No, I would not let OJ date one of my sisters.
Why? He's terrific. He's a terrific guy.
He's a great guy. He has the right to live his own life.
No, I'm not saying
he has the right to live his own life. Who are you to stop him? And I know on the fucking news right now, this is just, comedy and fucking ratings for the news people. But I gotta tell you, just seeing that motherfucker infuriates me. Infuriates me.
And how about him wearing that stupid golfing hat with just the visor? Ugh, I hate that guy.
Ridiculous. I do too. I swear to God, Al, I hate that motherfucker. I honestly hate him.
If they say, we got to strap OJ to the electric chair, will you flip the switch? Yes, I will flip it.
All right, there we have. We have Al Dukes from The Fan, who is willing to flip the switch. Not just on him, but on most of the people they cover on that show. Now, where are Boomer and Carton on this? Are they with Earl or are they with you, Al?
No, they're with me. They're with most people. They agree that OJ killed 2 people.
And, he's bringing up why isn't OJ welcome back to network TV? They don't want to fucking be with him. You think Boomer wants to sit next to fucking OJ and talk about last week's game? Or do you want to yell at him, you fucking killed 2 people, you piece of garbage? How would you ever talk sports with this fucking guy?
Right.
Because every time I would disagree with him, I'd call him a goddamn murderer. I can't believe it. I'm on Al Duke's side. I've never been here before. It's a strange place over here next to Al Duke's. All right, Al, I was on the O&A show today, so I know what it's like to be a calling guest. I know what it's like when you start to run out of material.
Yeah,
so I'm going to let you go.
Move on.
Any idea whether I'm booked back there tomorrow, Fez?
I haven't heard.
I've got other dirt on other comedians. I really feel like I did a solid job today to fucking Jay Moore. I think I'm rushing in the plug machine that he is. Well, I gave him a lesson today when Blowhard Jay Moored him. Blowhard is the all-time I could talk over anybody guy. By the way, I was terrible on their show, too. I was talking over people. Very difficult to be on the phone.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Well, why make excuses? Why not just act like I want to be better at this? I don't want to live in your world, Fuzzy. I want to get better. And Earl, you and I, our friendship is over as of today. Number one, you haven't come through on your 25% rule. Number two, you're pro J. And that's just J Restaurants and O.J. Simpson. And I applaud the disgusting, sleazy city of Las Vegas. I applaud you animals. And I'm glad you're doing this. I'm glad frontier justice is taking place. And I don't care if they just annoy the man for the next year. I am fucking sick of him and his disgusting murdering ways.
Yeah, he's got just under a month before he's got to show back up in a courtroom in Vegas.
And I agree with Albert with that stupid hat that he wears, that little brim. What do you call those things?
A visor?
A visor. Steve Spurrier wore one too. They're fucking useless. It makes everyone look like they're in the goddamn Beach Boys. It's the stupidest look ever. What are you doing with a visor on? Dealing poker?
It's basically a baseball cap with no top on it.
Wait, why? What do you need it for? What's in your eyes? Get a pair of sunglasses. Like a gentleman. All right, Earl, I'm not going to let you go because we have other problem in the black community. And what I am for murder, this is my second time today to talk about serial rapist. Now, serial murderer. I got Earl here, serial liar. Earl, I hate to make you in charge of all the African-American things, but you're the best we have. I can't begin to tell you how white Fez and Dave are. They're incredibly white. So I need you to get to the bottom of this. Jesse Jackson has a problem with Obama. And basically, again, Obama's not black enough for Jesse Jackson.
I think Jesse's a goddamn fool. What do you
mean by fool? Is that just dropping the L?
Drop the L a little bit, but
okay.
To me, and I've dealt
you
with
ever say everyone in the poo?
No.
Because that would be disgusting.
And I've dealt with this pretty much all my life where I've been accused of not being, and I'm using quotes here, black enough. I'm like, what is the
I disagree. You're too black. And the OJ thing proved how black you are. You don't ever have to fight your blackness to me.
No, and
what exactly did Jesse say?
they were dealing with the Jenna 6 case down in, I believe, Mississippi and
Louisiana. Yeah.
In Louisiana, I'm sorry. And he was basically saying he's not. That's where the "not black enough" quote came from, where he's not protesting, he's not coming out forward. Out speaking out emphatically, not making this the centerpiece of his campaign for some reason. And that's
maybe he'd like to win a campaign, unlike you, Jesse.
I mean, that whole "not black enough" thing. I'm like, sometimes, and I hate to say this, black people are their own worst enemies.
Not why I'm alive.
Here's Barack Obama, stand-up guy. He's basically running a really good campaign. He's second, but he's done better than other black candidates. And Jesse, instead of embracing this and trying to support the guy, he trashes the guy for not being black enough. Which again, someone give me a definition of what being black is.
It's you. I would just say Earl. Black is Earl. So this is a difficult thing for you to see, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop fooling around. It's difficult for you to see, here is a black candidate who's doing well, he's representing, and he's attempting to represent all the people, not just blacks. He's not running as a black candidate. He's a black man running as a candidate, as a Democratic candidate for the United States of America.
Which is irritating certain segments of the black community that they're not being...
It's not all about black every time he opens his mouth.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever said anything directly that addresses that. I'm a black man running for president.
Now, Obama's father's from Africa, right?
Yep, Egypt.
Yes.
From Egypt.
I believe he's from Egypt.
Okay. So he's Egyptian.
Yeah, I think he has a white mom.
All right, so is that technically black enough for the black community? Is that what this is about?
I don't even think it's that. I think, again, it's more issue related, where he's not the black candidate. He's not Alan Keyes. He's not.
Right.
He's not Jesse. He's not. I'll go further back. He's not Shirley Chisholm, who ran as a black candidate.
Chisholm, Shirley Chisholm. Oh, I get her mixed up with John Chisholm, that great John Wayne movie. Keith, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey guys, Ron, I just want to ask you a quick question. Your buddy Vince Champ, did he ever by chance work on a cruise ship back in 93?
Back in what year?
93, maybe?
Vince Champ was indeed a boat act.
I worked with him.
Yeah.
It was for Celebrity Cruises back in,
Yeah, he was also a boat act. Terrible gigs to do, but pretty highly paid for, an unknown comic.
About 6
Not
months
the
worked
unknown
together. And then when I came back, my contract ended in June. It was June 25th, 93. And then I think I might have been home about a month or so. And then all of a sudden, this guy was all over the news. I couldn't believe it. He was the nicest guy ever.
I tried to say that today, and O&A disagreed with me. They thought that...
black.
But here's the problem with a criminal, particularly one like this. He didn't have any kind of criminal demeanor about him at all. I would have easily went to court for this guy and swore that he was a good person if all the evidence hadn't come in and he had admitted to it. When I was told he's a serial rapist and they arrested him out in the Midwest, I'm like, it sounds like, a modern-day lynching. That was my initial thing. You're looking for a black man, so you just went and grabbed one. My initial thing was no way did he did it. And then when he admitted to it and said the whole thing, I was, Earl, I was almost like you with the OJ thing, where I did not want to believe that the truth was the truth.
He was just a genuinely nice dude, and he always made... I obviously didn't know him at the level that you did, but for 6 months, living on a boat, working with him, seeing him every day, super, super nice guy, eating with him every day, whatever. Just I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, apparently he only had this one thing that snapped every once in a while, that he had to take care of this awful craving of rape that nobody that knew him could have believed. But I will say this, because I thought back at after. He was one of those guys who, when people would be standing around talking or whatever, he would start to massage girls' shoulders. Always watch out for the people who can't stop massaging. Never trust an amateur massager. Now think to yourself, do you know anybody like that? That they're always over massaging women?
I used to see Earl do it.
That's a sexual act that you're doing, Earl.
To Fez? No way.
Yes. There is something.
You wouldn't do it to just me.
There is something sexual behind. Why are you constantly massaging people, you serial rapist?
And I always used elbows. I used to use the elbow for the back.
Dropping the bow.
Yeah, drop the bow.
Do you ever go over to women and start to rub their shoulders, their neck and their shoulders?
I think I can remember. No.
Dave, back me up on this.
I've seen it happen so many times. It's uncountable. He does it to every. He used to do it to my ex.
And if I told you how much that Earl looks like Vince Champ, you would shudder. So watch out for the guys that constantly feel the need to massage, because they may be serial rapers.
It's a warning sign, Earl.
It's an alarm. An alarm is going on. I know you're not even defending yourself.
No, I'm just trying to, like Dave is saying I used to massage his ex. I'm like, I hardly make contact with his ex at all. I used to say hello.
You massaged her shoulders and neck all the time.
That happened all the time. Mr. B saw it and would take comments to me when we were at Bar 9. Like, you're going to let him do that to your chick?
Because I've been through this before. I have the past experience. I've seen it before, and I didn't want it for her. And oddly enough, I didn't want it for Earl. I want him to get help before this goes further. Paul, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello, boys.
Yes.
I would like to chime in on the thing about Jesse Jackson with Obama. Okay, maybe Obama, he's in the middle of a campaign. Maybe he doesn't want to come down here and protest for 6 criminals who beat up, a white kid. And I want to chime in something about the hypocriticalness of Jesse Jackson and Reverend Al. They're down there right now saying, oh, outrage, outrage. Well, wait a second. How about being outraged that a black woman falsely accused 3 men of rape? How about being in West Virginia and being outraged?
I don't want to turn this into this whole, blacks versus whites, blah, blah, blah. I don't know much about this thing that's taking place in Louisiana right now. But it doesn't seem like it would be the centerpiece of any presidential run.
No.
It seems like the local authorities are dealing with this. There's enough thing. I don't see that John Edwards needs to speak about it. Hillary Clinton.
Rudy.
Rudy. It doesn't seem like it's on anybody else's radar, right?
No, not at all. And honestly, when you got, and I'm not saying what happened down there is horrible and wrong, but when you're running on a platform like health, Hillary Clinton, she's not going to comment. She's trying to roll out a health care plan.
It does not. The point is, it doesn't seem like it's something that would come up in a national election. And again, I don't know much about the case. But to blame Obama for not talking about it seems to be ridiculous to me. And black people seem like they don't like Obama. Or the black establishment.
Oh, yeah. They do not like Barack Obama. That's a pretty fair assessment, yeah. They do not like Barack Obama because mainly he hasn't openly reached out to them. He's he's just doing his own thing. He's just coming from a whole different approach, and that drives them crazy because
they want to be in the middle of everything.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think Reverend Al would want a piece of, a potential presidential candidate to be a part of that, to stand side by side with him? Of course he would.
Ryan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, massaging another chick, or another guy's chick, that's some pretty serious business. Just asked Tony Rocky Horror.
We're not going to use Pulp Fiction as an opportunity for people to say the way people should and should not live. But Vince, this is very important to me.
Earl.
God, I get you two so confused. I don't want you massaging women for no apparent reason at Bar 9, and then later, and this is even more important, I don't want you raping them and then making them pray with you. I don't know whether you caught the O&A show today. I was a very special guest on there. I did a segment called Champ, the Champ of Rapist. So I know about this a little bit. That was my moment in the sunshine before Jay Moore called. His name should be Jay Moore about me. Ron's having a little time on a national show. Were you infuriated at your house, Fez?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because it's like, try to play it off as a coincidence, Jay Moore? Sorry.
Why don't you do this? Bring in tapes of Jay's wife and play them on the show tomorrow, like you did last time that had him so upset.
He hates that.
Yeah, he can't stand it. I don't blame him.
And as much as he hates it, her even more.
That call is what got me the baby fuck number 1 call card that I picked up. the baby girl, apparently, and got the agency started. And then the agency went right in. Look at me, I'm asking myself. But the agency got the magazine. That's one after another. I want you to write a column, Earl, for me, called Everything That I Say Is Wrong. And I just want you to type out your opinions. You're wrong about everything but football, Mr. Perfect. Are you going to have a bet for us tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Ready to go with a pick for tomorrow.
Betting against Notre Dame again? Is that your system this year? It's not a bad idea, is it? Just betting against Notre Dame.
I'm monitoring that line very carefully.
Because you don't know much about college football or politics or how not to inappropriately touch women.
I know something about politics. I don't know a lot about politics, and the whole thing with women, like with Dave's chick, I have zero recollection of this.
Dave's ex-chick.
My ex.
Not
Ex-chick.
Casey. We don't
Not
have to
Casey.
worry about Casey being manhandled by you.
Right.
So you do these things and then can't remember them. That's got to be a bad sign, Earl.
It's Vince Champ's town.
Yeah.
Now we moved into Vince City. And I'm glad that you got schooled by Al Dukes today. Just screaming at you that he would pull the switch. Talk about sounding like Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, yeah. Strap him
I
in.
got a little angry myself. I cannot stand the fact. I understand that we live in a system where we have to obey the courts. But that doesn't mean that we have to fucking sit here and act like it's real. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That you cannot sit here and say, OJ's a murderer, and I'm glad he's back in trouble. Nothing to do with this case. I'm fucking glad he's back in trouble. And I hope they lock his ass up. And what kills me is, I think he'll be happy locked up. I don't think it makes any difference to him.
When he was in cuffs in Vegas, it looked like it was just another walk in the park. It looked like something he is just so used to now.
Richard, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, when you just unmasked yourself, my mind was blown. It was like a being John Malkovich moment almost.
I am ready for a biopic because how many people, Fezzy, have gone from stand-up to radio into running their own agency, an inventor, and now a magazine, a lifestyle magazine, which is really just about my lifestyle.
I don't think anyone's ever put that same combo together.
Boy, do you play up to me. You will never bust my balls, will you? You will never bust my balls even for a moment. I know. Sometimes I look at him and I know how Howard looks at Robin. There is a thing of just, you know what I want to do sometimes? I just put you in one of those, in another booth where you can just say compliments from in there. That's right, Ronnie. Where you, on the other hand, Earl, you and your despicable opinions. You're pro-OJ. And yet you wouldn't let OJ in your own home, would you? You wouldn't let him get in there with one of your 8 sisters.
6.
2 of them passed away?
No, I only had 6.
That you know of. I'm sure your dad has some outside family.
No.
And when I say outside, literally in the backyard. What do you think, Fuzzy?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Thank you. There he is. How about you, Earl? You agree with me when I attack you?
Yes.
Good. Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie B., you are a genius. I got to agree with you 100% on the touchy-feely guys. I can't stand it. But the main reason I'm calling is, Earl, dude, first of all, Obama's dad is from Nigeria, not Egypt.
Thank you. I knew the Egypt thing was crazy.
How come we never address Obama? His mother is white. That's who raised him. He's half white. Why is he? How can he be a black candidate? He's just as much white as he is black. And what's the big deal?
Well, even if you're 1/10 black, you're black, and that's white community has done that, not black. You agree there, Earl?
Yeah, and the first thing I said about Obama was like his mom is white, but he's acknowledged in particularly in the black community as a black candidate. Most people look at race. I mean, that's how some people look at.
If you even had to fill out the form, you got to put yourself down as black if you have any black in you, right?
Yeah.
And what are those forms for when you have to say what is your ethnic background?
Is it for quotas?
I don't know if it's.
I don't know if that's the right
You got to
word.
do it most of the places that you sign up for anything with the government,
like credit card, everything now.
Yeah,
like credit
job
card.
application.
So I mean, how black do you have to be before you're considered black? To me, any black at all, and you're black.
Yeah, I mean, and he obviously has a dark complexion.
Babe Ruth would have been black today. They always said that Babe Ruth was black. He had like one black grandparent.
I didn't know that. But
Look into your history a little bit, my friend. You know he was raised in that orphanage. They weren't keeping him because they were so happy with him. You know, they used to blame kids in those days for whatever their parents or grandparents did, whatever.
Send him to St. George's.
Why yell that out?
That was the name of the orphanage, Mr. Bennington.
Thank you. In what town?
I believe it was Baltimore.
Very good.
Yeah.
You're on top of this today. You really are.
Thank you.
Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, how's it going? I was wondering if you guys had heard anything about that new Bob Dylan film coming out. I'm not there.
Oh, we've heard everything there is to know about. We're very excited about it, aren't we, Earl?
Yep, directed by Todd Haynes and 6 people playing Dylan, including Kate Blanchett.
It's the only one they seem to pay attention to. Any pictures, it's all about Kate Blanchett. What if Bob Dylan interviews Kate on his XM radio show?
Oh, that would be great if you did the...
All right, I want you to get a hold of... what station is Bob Dylan's thing on?
It's on Deep Tracks.
Right. Get a hold of Deep Tracks and let them know I'd like to be booked on the Dylan show.
Theme Time Radio Hour.
What is it called?
Theme Time Radio Hour.
Theme Time Radio Hour. Give them a tape of me on O&A today. I killed. People in the Midwest were crazy about it. I said, I heard you on O&A. Ooh, I was a fabulous guest. Till Jay Moore come on. I want in the contract when I'm on with Bob Dylan, no Jay Moore. Or I'll have Blowhard ready to go in and just destroy the whole thing. I'll have Blowhard sitting there with his cell phone ready to blow everything up.
Be like a bull in a china shop.
See if he'd also like to be unmasked.
Dylan unmasked would be amazing.
Yeah. Fezzy, here's a future unmasked they talk about. Mr. David Brenner.
Oh, yeah?
Wouldn't that be fabulous?
That would be great.
But there's a scheduling problem, technically. And I'm like, I think whatever we need to do, we've got to get David Brenner on. If you want to talk about, that's going to open the door to the classic comedians.
Oh, yeah. So if it's a technical problem, especially on our side, work it out.
Well, I think they had already had some things scheduled for the film crew that day.
Oh, okay.
Some Behind the Music, is that the name of it? Behind the Music? Artist Confidential is what they have bucked. Tried to set you up there, Mr. What do you mean? You point at your headphones like they're not working?
No, I was pointing at my head.
No, you didn't. You pointed at your headphones like, I can't hear you when you ask me things. But why don't we do this? I want you to get a hold of them, Earl, because they want you involved in every aspect of Unmasked, and say that you would be willing to sit there with a camera. You'll get your own crew in New York. Because I really think Brenner would be fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, didn't he he appeared on the Carson show?
More than anybody.
More than anyone.
More than anyone. That's very good. You can point that out. So let them know that you would be willing to put together your own crew. Grab the Brooklyn guys, all Fred's buddies. Say, if we need to, we can grab our own crew. Or, by that time, we could do one right in the studio here, maybe.
Yeah, if everything is according to schedule.
Why wouldn't it be? I mean, this isn't even scheduled for, October. We got to be done by October. I saw it today. I thought it was starting to really come together fast here at the end.
Yeah, it's the glass is up. Everything's starting to really...
Yeah.
That was going to be the hard part, I think, getting that glass in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because
it was originally supposed to come in one piece. There was going to be a crane on West 57th Street in New York, and it's so big and it's so heavy.
It's not that big. I just looked at it today. It's not as large as they let on.
So it had to be installed the same day that it got here.
All right, Barry Bonds said that the guy who bought his baseball, Mark Echo, is an idiot, and he doesn't want to talk about this. What's your feelings, Earl?
I mean, that's just Bonds being Bonds. Bonds just does not give a shit. He really doesn't.
Everybody thinks, it's ridiculous that Mark Echo paid $750,000 for this ball. There has not been an article written, a local sports announcer, national sports. Everybody has talked about this purchase and has brought up Mark Echo's name. I bet he's at least gotten $25 million of free publicity out of the $750,000 that he's paid for the ball already. And if he blows it up or hands it over to the Hall of Fame, you're going to get another $25 million. So no matter what you think of Mark Echo, from a marketing standpoint, I think it's really paid off for him.
Yeah, but people talk more about this than the actual record. You know what I mean?
That's the society that we live in, Earl. That's the crazy society, the reality TV society that we live in. That we love the gimmicks more than we love the substance. So whatever you think of Mark Echo, he's done a fantastic job with the hype on this. And if you think about it, if XM would have done the same thing, how much publicity would we have had for our Major League Baseball channel and all of XM if we would have put the $750,000 into this, done the same thing with the ball? It's an old radio stunt. It's the old fucking radio stunt, and it's been fantastic.
And it's bringing in people who aren't even baseball fans. Because they still know the name Barry Bonds, and it's playing off Bonds as a villain.
Yeah, because now if they blow up the ball, they can say, go to, I'll just make markecho.com for the countdown clock.
Roger, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron. First of all, I just want to say congratulations on the line of the day on Opie and Anthony.
I did not know I got that.
Yes, you did. You ought to check that out.
What was that for?
And whenever you talked about the Vince champ,
wow, that's absolutely...
Jay Moore popped in on you.
This is what I consider a red letter day for Ron Bennington. Between this and if we get David Brenner on Unmasked, I can finally get past some of the embarrassment that's been the Ron and Fez show over the past 4 years.
Second thing, Ron?
Yeah.
I want to know why Earl automatically thinks that Mississippi is going to be the most racist place when he starts talking about the Gina 6.
Earl, why do you think Mississippi is the most racist place in America?
Well, that's basically where the most lynchings have taken place, and that's basically been the hubbub of...
You think they've got more than Louisiana or Alabama? Where are these figures coming in from?
Flag on that one.
Yeah, where are you getting your figures from?
I don't have exact figures.
Then why say it?
Do some fucking research before you go blaming people.
I mean, and frankly, when I made the comment earlier, it was just a mix-up. I was like, I got Mississippi mixed up with Louisiana.
Well, why? Why is it always Mississippi?
Why not Alabama?
It's the same region. That's all. It was an honest mistake.
So to you, it's a regional problem.
Well, historically, that's always been the hotbed of racism. It always has been.
Virginia.
And Earl, sitting next to you was the hotbed of racism. You're the hotbed of racism today. Everything you've done has been along the lines of race. Everything that you've discussed today has been only about race.
Yeah,
you haven't just talked about one thing.
There's been racial issues. Like I've talked about black on black racism.
Yeah, to you, it's not everything is racism. To me, I don't even consider it.
I mean, but this is a situation where race is the center of the issue.
For you, not for the rest of us. We just see people right now, Earl. People. Some of those people are darker and poorer than other people. That's all we see. Darker, poorer people. I don't see color. I see shade.
Hey, Ron?
Yes.
I think we should have a new song that there's a counter version of white people are so scared of black people.
Yeah.
Just for Earl.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Punch it out.
Well. Dave, find out what my line of the day was. I'm very excited about this. And I'd like to see my line of the day end up on Ron Bennington's line of the day. Which, again, a lot of people are asking me about the books right now. We're sold out.
Well, there was only one.
Yeah, but there has been talks about expanding that to paperback, Fezzy.
One with paperback?
I don't know at this point. Check with the folks at My Radio Store. I think, is it myradiostore.com?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look into that. I understand there's some interest there. Dave, do you have that line of the day and what it was?
We're getting it in 1 second. We're going to have it from the show exactly.
What do you mean from the show exactly?
We're getting the drop right now.
I don't need the drop. Just tell me what it was. Did they have a spot on there?
Yeah, that's sponsored.
Yeah.
I thought Bodog sponsored.
It's usually Bodog.net.
What exactly is that?
Gambling?
Yeah, online gambling.
All right, we're still waiting for it. So I just got this line of the day, excerpts in Ron magazine.
What does
I
that
was going
mean?
to ask if you were going to have excerpts from your book in Ron magazine.
All right. But I'm looking for the line of the day that was on O&A's show today.
Okay. Intern getting too familial.
What's that mean?
Too comfortable coming in.
Okay. I thought that was family. What are you giving me the heads up for there? What's going on, Crackstaff?
We have the drop, so.
Okay.
Here we go.
Then play it.
You know, he would do like
God damn.
self-depreciating black guy jokes, and you know how people love that.
Oh, yeah.
And later he would rape them.
Oh, enjoy, boys. Enjoy that laughter. That's a little something. When you hire me on as an expert, I'm going to give you those kind of laughs on a daily basis.
It was put so simply.
Yeah, well, I like to. I like a simple kind of comedy. So the line of the day is later he would rape them.
Yes.
You know, I out of context, I don't think it's going to be as good. And then I noticed on Whackback, they don't even use the word rape, right?
Oh, I didn't know
they
that.
put a little. You're not over there reading line of the day? Ron Bennington's line of the day?
I read it, but I never noticed that.
You hurt me sometimes, Fezzy. I can admit that. Sometimes you hurt me. And I'm the one who backed you up saying that you would be able to win this sleep contest. And you didn't sleep at all?
No.
None.
None.
And that's swearing to Jesus.
Nope.
You didn't get any sleep?
None.
Not even a wink?
No.
Wow. I hope he's telling the truth.
Staying up the whole time. 2 days straight now. While everyone
Do you believe
else,
him?
While everyone else went in their beds.
No, if I put you in a lie detector, you swear you didn't even catnap?
I'm not sure what catnap means.
So maybe Dave won this. I don't know. When he fell asleep next to Irish Alky at 6:30 in the morning.
On the first day.
Yeah.
Still, that's a falsity.
All right, let's replay the line of the day from the O&A show today. Brought to you from Botox. Botox.com. If you need Botox, go to Botox.com.
Bodog.net.
You know, he would do like
God damn.
self-depreciating black guy jokes, and you know how people love that.
Oh, yeah.
And later he would rape them.
Oh, they're just laughing away. They're loving that. Just loving it.
Anytime you get that much of a cough laugh, I don't know who that was.
Why are you going to play up to me like this?
No,
What
I'm
has
just
become the
kinda
new
saying-
thing? Everybody's playing up to Ronnie B. Why can't I be part of the gang?
It's about love right now.
I don't trust it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's genuine love right now. I think we're feeling good about ourselves.
Are you going to get a baby fuck card?
Yeah, I'm going to get a baby fuck card. I want to be baby fuck 69.
Oh, is that your dream?
No,
Is she a dream girl for you? Tell me if she is.
My dream girl is the one I'm married, to be totally serious.
But if you had the opportunity and you wouldn't get in trouble with it, would you be with baby girl?
I don't know how to answer that.
Have you found? If no one would ever know.
No, because I would be so guilty. I would tell
What if
my
you
wife.
weren't guilty? What if you could just get away with it and not be guilty? You could take a guiltless pill.
I can say that she's attractive to look at. So
you would.
I'm not saying that.
Why are you doing a thumbs up at me? What if your wife was in a coma? Nobody would ever know.
And if my wife gave me a blessing,
how could she? She's in a coma.
Well, maybe she's like batting her eyelids or something.
You're making her head nod. Yes, yes, it's okay.
He's got a fishing string attached to her. Earl, did you just fall asleep sitting there?
No, I was looking at my watch. That's all.
Grandpa's asleep.
Where are you keeping your watch? On the inside of your eyelids?
No, I was just looking down.
You lying bastard.
I'm not lying. I'm looking at my watch.
He's in here today. Worst place in the whole world is Mississippi. All they do is lynch people. Later, how do you get those numbers? I don't have them. I'm just making it up as I go along. Earl, I gotta tell you, me and you, this OJ thing, and you and I have never had a disagreement since we met. But this OJ thing makes me furious, and I see that you're a public defender of him.
There's just something.
You can't stop yourself from wanting this man to get away with killing the white, as you call it, the white devil.
Well, I'm just looking at it from a whole different perspective, or a slightly different perspective, where even like at least even in the media, everything this guy does is looked upon as potentially
because he killed two people. And you know what? I'm willing to even say whatever the sick relationship that him and his wife had for years going back and forth, but the fact that he killed that innocent kid who was bringing somebody's glasses back, that his jealousy fucking went over to that kid, his sick fucking darkness infuriates me. I have fucking fury about that.
And it's horrible. It's horrific. I mean, basically the guy was at the. It was horrible.
You're going to say wrong place, wrong time. Anywhere near OJ, anywhere near this fucking psychopath. That was the wrong place, wrong time. That makes OJ the fucking wrong place, wrong time. No matter where he is in the world. And I applaud the disgusting city of Las Vegas for what they've done here. You fucking slot machine maniacs, you've gone and finally done something that I'm proud of.
There is some a weird irony that, like in Vegas, where pretty much anything happens in Vegas.
If you say stays in Vegas,
I'm not saying, but
a
lot happens in Vegas that people kind of.
Shut up! You saw one marketing thing, and it's all you can deal with now. As if that's real. As if that's a law. If it happens in Vegas, it stays in Vegas. Yeah. It's fucking stupid. Daytona Beach calls themselves the most famous beach in the world, and no one can find them on a map. Yet you are fucking great about it. Oh, Jesus.
And it's such an overused cliche, too, may I just say. Like, now you'll hear people in Jersey City go, anything that happens in Jersey City stays in Jersey City. What is it? You're taking the motto and you're just substituting your own place for it.
When are we getting our cards? I'm number 1, you're number 69, right?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, your wife wants you to call. Immediately, she said.
No.
Immediately, yes.
Well, again, I married my dream woman.
This is not the time to talk about it. That's a personal issue between you two. She says now. Don't even wait till the end of the show. I'm serious. Go in and call.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Better hurry.
She just wrote now again.
Okay.
What a pussy. I made that whole thing up.
He's hopping to it, though.
I don't know why. I don't know why I need to play with other people. There's something wrong with me. Well, hey, Botox.com if you want to see today's line of the day.
Bodog.net.
Bodiddly.net.
Bodog.
Now she's answering the phone, and she's going to have to tell him, no, I did not.